Welcome back to our ongoing chronicle of Werewolf the Apocalypse. This is chapter 15 of our story. If you need a synopsis of what happened last time, please go visit our Obsidian portal. The link is in the show notes, and it's a very great resource. I use it at the table all the time, and it's much appreciated for the work Dee has done. We're going to go ahead and get into tonight's story. So the group arrives at Judge's house with a bunch of information and some battle-weary guru as well. And start to go over the notes, and information is shared. And what is revealed is that at Lagos, there were freezers that were locked, as well as another cooler area with all kinds of blood bags in it. That there was a Bane riding a person and controlling them and manipulating them that Nyx and Green Eyes defeated. And that something is going on to do with blood, and that blood is headed to Chicago. More specifically, I don't know if we said it on camera or off mic or on, but the blood was canine in origin and is indicated as such on the bag. With this information in tow, I'll turn it over to our characters.
Looking at you, Vaughn.
Well, we have the address.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do we? We have the address. Yeah, we do. We have the address for this place in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can have, if one of you guys wants to Google Maps it, and I'm going to make a phone call.
Yeah, we'll put it in Google Maps.
Sure.
Okay, and then I'm going to step out and call my handler,
Sure.
David.
Sure. So you give him a call, and in short order, he answers. Vaughn, hey.
David, I need you to help me with a little bit of research on a lead I'm picking up.
Okay.
It's still in the States right now, but I have a good feeling. Can you look up an address? And then I'm going to tell him the address, and then just let me know who the owners of the building are, what's going on there, anything that we can get about this place.
Sure. Is this about your stuff with Glastonbury still?
Yes.
Because we need to talk about that. I just got a call from somebody at MI6.
Oh.
Glastonbury has been dismissed as a person of interest on their side of the pond.
What? You what?
Sorry.
You fucking what, mate?
And they're asking the CIA to, since they're clearing him, they're asking the CIA to step down on their investigations as well. We're obviously going to do what the hell we want.
Okay.
Because we're America.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
we're not going to get cooperation on that side of the pond on Glastonbury anymore.
Yeah. That sounds like a bunch of fucking bollocks, doesn't it?
It definitely, the timing is
Little
certainly
suspicious.
odd as we close in and you say you've got information. I think this guy's more well connected than we could have imagined.
If he's got... Well, I mean, he had to have eyes on him from MI6 first,
Correct.
and then be able to have the connection to
That's how we
get them
got
off.
Yeah, and character knowledge is that's how you started. Is
Right.
They wanted cooperation on an
Yeah.
investigation into Glastonbury and some potential ethics violations and
Yeah.
potential illegal drug trade, things like that.
Gotcha.
knowingly and willfully, exposing harmful drugs to the public. But that's where kind of led you, Vaughn, down the trail of the snap stuff, but there's no concrete evidence.
Right. Well, I mean, if MI6 isn't going to help us, fuck it. The dude comes to American soil.
As long as he's here, we can still continue. But as soon as he boards a jet and he's off, I'm sorry, man, our hands are tied.
Unless he has a reason to come back.
True. That just remains to be seen. He's been over here longer than normal anyway. Whatever he's over. If you're going to find anything, you need to do it quick.
Well, that's why I need your help right now.
Okay. What do you got?
Well, the
place?
The
Yeah.
place.
Hold on. And he kind of goes quiet on the phone
Sure.
for an uncomfortably long amount of time. And he's like, man, it's just a old automotive plant. They did auto parts back in the 50s and 60s. It's not been used for anything since the mid 90s. It looks like it's on the south side, not in a great part of the town. But I mean, all that happens there is the cops occasionally have to come run kids out of there for throwing illegal parties.
So why is it getting stuff sent to it if it's abandoned?
Well, that's
He definitely thinks that's
yeah,
suspicious.
That's where I was getting
Yeah.
to. I was like, why? I'm thinking I'm just gonna tell him it's dog blood.
Okay.
I mean,
You gotta
Or
tell
you
him?
could say it's an ingredient that is known to be instrumental in making snap.
Is it though?
werewolf blood is.
Well,
Yeah,
we don't know that
werewolf
that's werewolf blood, though.
we
just-
don't, but that
It's canine blood.
but it's canine.
It's 2 bags of canine blood, right? Or we saw mention of 2 donors in the
There were
vision.
2 donors.
Yeah.
There were
And we
more
know-
than 2 bags, but yes.
Yeah,
And the 2 people are likely to be a couple of Geru.
you
One's
could
a Solomon.
say it was suspiciously similar to
yeah.
known,
Yeah.
known ingredients that make snap.
Yeah.
Something. That way you're not like, it's fucking dog blood, Rio.
Yeah, but
Except if he asks, "Oh, what was it?" and you're like,
Yeah, dog
Dog
blood.
or just
It sounds pretty fucking weird if
What
dog
is it?
blood is being shipped
No,
is
it's
weird.
through the mail
That's
to a place in
Well,
Yeah,
it's
Chicago.
not
you
by
don't pay
mail.
attention.
It is being delivered by
UPS.
no, not even that.
"Why what?"
personal carrier kind of thing.
Hygieia is actually taking it.
Okay.
It's just it's a direct, on their trucks to.
Okay.
yeah, but they're still taking it to an
Yeah.
abandoned building. So what the fuck is up with that?
So what I will say is, instead of you saying dog blood, say something effective.
Wait. I'm confusing myself. Okay, so when we spilled our blood at the site, it was blood that matches our DNA but a little bit off, correct?
Correct.
And we don't know that this stuff that's labeled dog blood.
Correct.
Okay.
I
It
was,
could just be
I was
labeled
always
that.
under the assumption this was
It is
actually
labeled
werewolf
that.
Yeah.
blood.
I think it is too, but I'm worried
Yeah.
that if we draw attention to the weirdness of this blood and the powers that be get to test it and for some reason compare that with the blood found in the crime scene, they will. What would they do? I don't
It's
know.
always a possibility if I tell him straight up it's fucking dog blood, but instead,
Can't you just say it's a known, similar to a chemical known to be in snap?
Yeah, so I would just say they're sending in one of these chemicals that's known to be in snap to an abandoned automotive warehouse in Chicago. Like,
What's the ingredient?
I knew it.
If it's something benign, there's nothing we can do about it.
So you ask, what would be
By
considered
by
benign?
benign-
Like dog blood?
yeah,
I
but
mean,
by
if it's
nine you
if it's,
mean
if
about
it's a bunch of
canine?
glass containers, I mean, it's a hygiene. It's a medical blood supply company. If it's bags of blood being transported, or necessary anticoagulants to that stuff, anything that matches their job, I mean anything, Vaughn, anywhere on the chain that matches what they do as a business, there's nothing we can do about that. They may have very well bought that place, and for all we know, the information is incorrect, and they're in the process of remodeling it. I can find out about that.
Can you find out if Hygeia has bought this building?
Sure.
And also if they have any reason to have dog blood, just off the top of my head. No.
Or just ask what all that they deal in. Like,
Sure.
is it just strictly like plasma
Human?
and blood
Yeah.
donation for humans? Is it medical research? Is it
veterinarian?
right?
Yeah, send us that info too while you're Googling for us, Handler, because we don't do Google so good since Deckard died.
I'm not on speakerphone.
Also tell him I want a cheeseburger.
I'm not talking to you, fucking Handler, about dog blood. I'm just thinking out loud.
You got it.
So, what do you know about this Hygeia? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
What do you know about Hygeia?
Just that they're a plasma / blood donation place. They're for profit. They pay for donations.
What kind of
Yeah, I mean,
what kind of blood are they dealing with? Human blood? Just
yeah,
they're not dealing with like dogs or cats or anything like that, I assume, right?
not to my knowledge.
Okay.
I mean, they could be
Or
expanding.
horsies or wolves.
All right.
Why?
I mean, why are they in a wolf refuge?
Yeah. Say maybe.
I mean, I don't know. I guess that wouldn't. Yeah, and he kind of puts two and together. Well, I guess
Yeah.
if they're an animal refuge. Okay. No, not that I know of.
Well, can I just real quick, like, me and this guy are friends.
Yeah,
right?
I'm
Like-
not sorry if he's not sounding hostile. He just doesn't understand.
Right. But like I can feel like I can be somewhat trustworthy with him. Like if I wanted to be like, look, David, this needs to kind of stay between us right now.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, I don't want it to feel like
Sure.
it because that would be
you have
kind
a
of
relationship. Like that.
yeah, it'd be kind of weird if it's like I have to lie to this asshole too.
Right.
And I just call him an asshole. And he's my
I was
friend.
going to say.
You know what I mean?
No, you're
Was
that kind
your
of friend.
friend.
He's an asshole.
You know.
Friendly asshole.
Yeah.
So if he's continues to ask me like, so why are you asking? I just want to be like, look, David, like, right now this has got to stay between us.
Well, yeah. Okay.
I was doing some sniffing around at Lago Acres because of Glastonbury.
Mm-hmm.
And he had bags of like dog blood
Okay.
that he's
You hear fingers going on a keyboard.
you're not texting your
No, it's like typing like he's looking
Yeah.
stuff up.
I know I'm like you're not
Googling
texting
dog blood?
Don't be texting the superiors about this. This is
No,
between
no.
us.
That place is being turned into a wolf sanctuary. Maybe it's not dog blood. Maybe it's wolf blood. Maybe they have it on hand to treat the animals.
Why are they sending it?
Yeah, they're sending it to
I don't know. Maybe to get it genetically tested. I don't know, man. I'll look into this, whatever's going on at this warehouse.
I'm just thinking out loud. I mean, it seems normal until you start looking at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you start asking questions and then you find out you don't really have the answer that you're really looking for. You know,
Well.
some things just kind of don't add up.
I know, man, but just to be your friend here, kind of tell you something, you know, a medical company that deals in blood, having blood, even if it's not human, kind of tracks. I don't know all what they do, but I'll certainly find out if they're
Well, that's
opening
why
a
I was-
division for, you know, like veterinary care and stuff. I'll find out.
Yeah, just let me know. I'm just asking questions. I'm just kind of losing it right now.
Sure. Yeah, well, no, I'll get to the bottom of it. I'll let you know what I find out.
All right.
I'm on it.
Thanks.
You're welcome, man. Take care out there.
Yep. Click.
And you're all there, so I'm
Well, I had stepped out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so you want to step back in?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you're in the building and they're all looking at you.
I'm just telling them that like I've got my guy on it right now. As of right now, all I know is that it's an abandoned automotive factory. Like, it's a building that they were building automobiles out of in Chicago. So why they're sending, dog, quote unquote, dog blood.
What are we going to do about those hearts? Those could be our friends, our
Yeah. Oh, I think it's
pack mates of our fallen comrades that are those that are still there. I would imagine that's what that is.
Do you think maybe we could go at it through the Umbra?
If there's a way to bring a chain cutter, we gonna get them out? They're chained up, right?
Locked in place. But yeah, you could probably bolt cutter them
Bolt
out.
cut, that's what I meant.
Let me look into that.
Or angle grind. It's going to be loud, whatever you do.
Would my werewolf strength be able to pull it out of the wall any quieter?
No, well, not quieter, but no doubt you could do it.
Oh, maybe we won't need one.
Out of character, there is a rite that lets you take stuff into the Umbra with you. I don't have it yet, but after tonight's game, we'll just look.
Yeah, let's take a gander.
We'll just say that Nyx is going to consult spirits, and then if we need to go down that route, we'll go down that route.
Cool. Or maybe we can come up with another idea.
Or I wonder if spirits could help us. I wonder if we need to talk to the spirits at the Cairn and see if they could help us.
I wanted to go to the
to
Cairn
get the hearts
because we're going a little long without going.
Yeah.
We're gonna forget.
Okay.
And we tell them we cleansed a bane. You know, that's a step towards our vow.
It is a step towards our vow.
Yeah, we did clear a bane at Lagos Acres.
Yes.
So that's
And we're trying. If we get the hearts, it's further disrupting whatever it is that they have planned.
Yeah.
They may be more willing to either assist us directly or point us in the direction of assistance.
Yeah.
If that's even a possibility.
How long has it been since Alex died?
it's like a week or something.
Yeah,
Not
give or
quite.
take.
Yeah,
It's not been very long.
no, because his funeral was like the day before or something.
Yeah, it's not even been a week. By tomorrow, it'll probably be 4 or 5 days, something like that.
Take it that this phone call that I made did not clear him of any serial killer stuff, right?
No,
Yeah,
in
we
fact,
didn't-
it pointed the finger at him more.
Oops.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
We did what we could. That's all we
Yeah.
told them all. We didn't say we were gonna get it done. We said we were
But
gonna.
in doing so, implicating it there stops investigations.
That's yeah.
And now on the news, his mom probably killed herself.
At Johnny Poppers.
In the pocket
At
of
Johnny
Johnny
Poppers.
Poppers.
She's got another son to live for.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like how we're washing our hands
Oh,
of
the
it
son
now.
killed himself too? Okay, great.
Yeah.
And the dog.
Where do you think they got the dog blood? Probably dog suicide.
Yep.
They took him to Johnny Poppers.
He had too much cheese.
oh,
He had onions.
oh.
Stop it! Red card. Okay.
You did it to yourself.
I know.
Yeah, red card yourself on that one.
Yeah,
It happens sometimes.
we also have not talked to like Sarah in game.
She's busy.
She's been at work.
Yeah, she's too busy for us now.
Yeah.
You know?
If she's home, we'll fill her in.
bigwigging.
Yeah, she.
It's not yet, but Taylor had his he had another motocross meeting. He had to get fitted for pads and stuff like that.
Speaking of which, though, I mean, we're at Judge's place. She
Correct.
should be here
Correct.
like at any point now.
Correct.
Yeah,
I thought
So-
that's why we went to Judge's place, so we
Yes.
could fill her in.
Yeah.
Or,
Oh.
well, no, Jada was that.
No,
To
Jada.
avoid
Jada was at
So
the
we,
end.
yeah, we
Both,
completely
both.
forgot about Sarah, but it just works out this way.
I-
It doesn't look like we forgot
She
her.
has shit to do. We need to let her carry on. She has a kid to worry about. We
Like,
don't.
we're not leaving her
It's a
out.
little
no.
more involved on her side than y'all. She has a child to worry about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And a daytime job.
Right.
Yeah.
She's trying to hold on to.
Exactly. We need to let
She's
her
gonna
do
have
that.
to just let Judge.
She's a real werewolf weekend warrior.
Yeah, she is.
He is
She
at this
is-
point, yeah.
She's
Yeah.
just kind of like,
Yeah.
I'll be there
What
if
y'all
you
need?
need me.
Y'all need me to kill? All right.
I
And I'm gonna go save lives as a nurse.
I know she wants to be a strong, independent woman, and under normal circumstances, yes, that's absolutely what you need to do. In fact, dear listeners, that's what you should do. But
Life
But in
lessons.
this
Now you know,
instance,
and knowing is half
you
the battle.
need
Right.
to be the sugar baby of your your
Yes.
ex's brother.
that's
If
exactly.
you want to save Gaia.
That's right.
It just makes sense.
Exactly. That's exactly what needs to happen. And she's just the sooner that she accepts that, the easier it's going to be.
Are you
I don't
telling her
think-
she needs to get with the fucking program right now?
Kind of. I'll tell her.
Do you know what I
not,
just did
do
with,
not.
with my ex-wife back there? You need to do that.
I just gaslit the shit out of the love of my life for Gaia, okay?
Poor guy.
Gaslight for Gaia.
Yeah. T-shirts need to be made. That's what Gara would do. Gatekeep, gaslight,
no,
Gary,
not
girl
another-
boss.
not another-
We
note.
need to do the
He's making a note.
little icon that you made up and have that on the front, and then on the
Yeah.
back just needs to be random phrases from the various games, like gaslight for Gaia.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Judge did not indicate that she had to be a sugar baby either.
No.
No,
That was for
well, no.
At least I
comedic
don't think I
effect.
did. I don't
She
know.
doesn't
Maybe.
No,
have,
she did not.
She doesn't have to provide any sugar. She
Oh,
just
no.
needs to be financially
But
dependent on
the
you.
clues she has been giving have indicated that maybe she has some sugar to give
Right.
without any exchange of funds, which would be great.
Right.
But I don't know if Judge is into that.
Like if she wants to deposit, that's fine.
Yes, yes, she wants to share the sugar.
But
Off
And
the
as a
rails.
lady, you should be able to make that choice
Off
without
the
any
rails
pressure
we
from
go.
Gaia or man.
yeah.
Wow.
But you should.
But in this specific
In this very specific instance,
Pour
yes.
some sugar out for Gaia.
Right. We'll just make sure we have Def Leppard playing in the
Pour some
background
sugar on
when she
Judge
gets
in
home.
the name of Gaia.
Yeah.
We will all leave. We'll take Taylor to Johnny Poppers
Yeah, we'll
and,
go to a movie or some shit. Go to Johnny
and
Poppers.
just
I'm assuming
whatever.
I have to pay for the Johnny Poppers visit.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
You're gonna give us,
Absolutely
you're gonna give us
do.
your card, and then we're gonna leave.
and then whatever happens, and
Text us thumbs up or thumbs down later.
right, we'll just let Gaia take her course, so to speak.
As y'all are discussing this, you hear a car pull up outside.
Oh, well, give us the money. We're going to Johnny Poppers.
I love the idea that we're saying this in game.
No, it's happening.
It probably some version of it probably did.
Some hinting is probably being done by Nyx, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Nyx is a messy bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah. She's probably. Yeah. I can see that.
She's just like, it would be a lot easier. She could be free.
And she's kind of worried that Judge hasn't picked up on the hints.
oh, and so
And-
she's trying to.
And she's like, Judge, I'm gay as hell, and I can tell. Okay.
And I'm over here like, who the hell are you
Who the
guys talking about?
Fuck is Sarah? Oh, wait, we're at her house with the CIA agent, and he hasn't met her yet?
Nope.
No.
Yeah. I'm in your fucking pack and I haven't met her yet.
We took him to the
So-
fucking cairn.
Yep.
Yeah. We
yeah.
have another member of our pack.
Oh, yeah,
She's gonna
sorry.
be so mad
We're
at us.
The door
CIA!
knob turns and in
She has a
walk
kid.
Sarah and
Got a
Taylor.
kid. Got a kid.
And she kind of Taylor kind of stops. Oh, hey, you got friends over?
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
How was
Hello?
it?
Oh, it was really cool. Yeah, it was really cool. Hey, I'm gonna go get a shower, Mom. Bye, everybody.
Would
And
you
he's-
like some peanut butter? No, I don't say that.
And so, he heads off. No one grown-ups are talking. Being at that
Good
age
child.
where he doesn't want to be around.
No.
grown-ups talking.
I'm sure he's taking a shower and going to play Xbox.
Yep. So, Sarah comes in and she's like, hi, and sees you and,
Hello. Miss
Coleman?
Coleman. Nice to meet you. Christian.
Sarah is my name.
He's part of us now.
Okay. Well, welcome aboard.
Yeah.
I don't know how this works in the formality, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you from here, the area, or?
No, I'm from Denver.
Oh. Okay. She's listening for the shower to start running, and when it does, she starts talking a little more freely. She's like, well, what's going on?
Would you like to explain that?
Yeah. Why don't we,
Everybody looks to our
why don't-
illustrious
why don't we-
leader.
And she goes and gets some takeout from the fridge and starts, unboxing it and warming it up in the microwave and everything.
I look on with great interest.
yeah.
This is some old Chinese food.
So, yeah, why don't you explain why you're here to her, and then we can fill in anything that's happened since then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can have a seat. I am an agent, CIA.
Oh boy.
I've been working on a case about, what's his first name again? Glastonbury?
Samuel.
Samuel, yeah.
I've been working on a case for Samuel Glastonbury. I had tracked him here to Colorado Springs. And while I had been learning more about that, I started seeing a lot of chaos and murders happening.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing.
I find something very
Particularly at-
interesting in the
You
other
could
room.
tell she's kind of tense, at you mentioning this. Not like she's going to
Yeah.
pounce on you or anything, but just kind of like,
Some
oh,
trailer parks in the middle of a park. There's a biker gang that Judge here used to be a part of, and his father was there. They died, and Alex, from the old pack member, he had died. A lot of bloodshed, gets a lot of unwanted attention that you had on your tail, and when I realized you are all Guru, I decided to do something about it to help you out, to get a lot of unwanted eyes off of you.
okay. And that would be,
A government agency known as Project Twilight that is sent to murder people like you.
well, then that would be appreciated. Just what that would be. Thank you.
Don't mention it. So I'm trying to, we are trying to continue this case with the least amount of bloodshed as possible. Try to keep it clean and keep it, try to leave less evidence for people to find out who you are at crime scenes.
Understandable. I'm new to all this.
Oh, how new?
You know the trailer park you just talked about?
Right. And then I'm gonna name the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where she lived.
Oh, really?
Do we remember? Do we know this is out of character? But do we know do we know that it was? I thought we found out that it was mostly the get offenders doing the.
It was.
Did we know that though? Like as characters, I know we knew it as.
Yes.
Yeah.
We figured. We found that out because somebody said something, and then you talked to Sarah, and she remembered.
Oh, okay.
Your dad and them driving up and while she was talking to you on the phone is what
Right.
triggered the rage and
Right.
started her
Yeah.
change. But then once they whooped her butt and she had to retreat,
Yeah.
they're the ones that actually like.
Murder
Tore it up.
the.
Murder.
Yes.
So that was actually a combination of her changing and to get a Fenris being there to cause problems and attacked her.
And she's been a valuable member of our pack since.
I see. Great. Unfortunately, for your first time, for your first couple months of being a guru, you have all stepped in a lot of shit, and we're helping, trying to get that fixed.
It's not easy doing this. I'm sorry there's collateral damage, but from what I've seen, that's all we are, is walking collateral damage. I mean, I feel it. We're just creatures of violence. We have to strike a balance in that somehow, but the middle ground with us between wolf and human is just violence.
No one is disagreeing with her, it seems like.
Yeah.
I mean, we've
Yeah.
all kind of had a come to Jesus, we're serial killers moment, or at least Nyx has. So
I mean, I'll do what I can to help, but I mean, I guess you're all here. I'll talk about it. I was just going to talk to Judge about it, but I don't know if I can do this.
You can't exactly.
I have
do it.
I have a
You don't-
son. I mean, I know what's happening is not right, but
You won't be able to ignore it. You can try. And I'm not saying we need to abandon Taylor, but
no, I know. But
you're not going to be able to ignore it. It's going to bother you worse the more you try to ignore it.
I know it has the last few days.
I was gonna ask, is there any way we could build a house at the cairn location? I don't
No.
want to. No. Okay.
No.
That's what I figured.
No.
Because I was like, maybe she could be like our cairn keeper, and like she and Taylor could live there. But no.
Speaking of the Karen, we probably need to go there.
Okay.
Um,
Can it be tomorrow? I'll be honest. I just worked a double. I need some sleep.
She doesn't have to go. I don't think. We need to fill her in on what we did.
It sounds like
Lagos.
she's trying to participate.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm
Yeah.
not trying to dismiss her, but I'm also like, you're tired. Why don't we just tell you what we did and then we'll head to the cairn?
I think we need to go.
and there's nothing stopping her from going on her own either. That's true. She doesn't have to have us
Come
holding her
on,
hand
Timmy.
with it.
We're going to, what's his name?
Taylor.
We're going to this weird ass tree with some suspicious dirt mounds.
I forgot about the dirt mound.
Visit your uncle.
Great uncle.
Great
Yeah.
uncle.
Yeah. Still an uncle.
Yeah. I mean, we can always go back with her too. Like if we have business we need to take up, and we can come back with her.
Well, I was trying to think if this is where Judge needs to be like, you need to step up, or you need to go or not, and that's what I was trying to It's time, and so I'm not sure if.
No, you play judge how you think you need to play judge. I mean, I'm just over here trying
Yeah,
to not make her feel bad. But if you need to make her feel bad, then you do what you need to do because you are the pack leader.
Well,
and
wasn't Nyx also though just talking about how she needs to step up too?
Step
though?
up in a different way.
Right. Right. Well, you know what? That's a fair point, Adam. That is actually a fair point. I don't know. Nick, you're right. You're right. Nyx did just have a whole ass conversation about that. So Nyx is, you get this look.
I think Judge would say, I think it would be best if you come with us this time. I'm not saying that we're going to have an all-nighter and we're going to go and fight for Gaia till the morning, but I think you need to come. I think it's important that we go to the cairn as a new pack, as one.
That's what you want. Okay.
It's a good reasoning.
Okay. Well, let me get him to bed and then we can do that. Okay. Can I at least do that?
Yes.
Okay.
So then when she's putting him to bed,
And she
Nyx-
does step off because she can hear him, playing on game needs to go off. You know, I heard you get out 5 minutes ago.
And I'm like, you need to have another talk with her. Because if the job is interfering,
She needs to quit.
You've got enough that you can take care of them.
I
And then
agree.
you'll be in control
But-
of her.
Under normal circumstances, absolutely
Yeah,
not.
do not do-
Do not fucking quit your job, Sarah. If you were human, but you're not human.
We need you to kill.
We need you to be a warrior for Gaia, and you have the means to support your son and be a warrior for Gaia.
All right, look, I've got an idea. I have an idea.
In a decent proposal. I'm just kidding.
She if this job is getting in the way, why don't you have her quit that job and either through judge's money or through whatever pay her more to work at the inn.
Well, that would definitely be through judge's money. The only problem right now, okay, out of character, the only problem right now
She's
with
already
Judge...
worked there once.
True. The only problem right now is
Yeah, 'cause
that with Judge buying the inn, is that we've already been wiped off a list once. If there's a major transaction between two people on that list, that's
What?
going to be very bad. Like if he starts buying property, you know what I mean? Like they've already made a connection between us. We've already been on a list.
It wouldn't be through Judge's name. I mean, that's why the Better Call Saul creepy lawyer guy is there.
Yeah, the criminal lawyer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got
Yeah.
nervous as soon as I figured out that Werewolf SI, the Project Twilight, whatever.
I don't think this would draw their attention.
I-
If we already did the call and they're more worried about the murders we've been doing, I don't think
know.
they give a fuck about the inn.
Yeah, I know, but
They're doing
This-
commerce.
no.
This
I'm
feels
talking-
a little overly paranoid.
No,
about
but
it.
then it's just more connections. Like before,
true.
it was just like this vague type thing. This is something that if they're really looking into them,
I mean, let me roll
and they
the dice
probably
then.
are still really looking into them.
But
Well-
I made the red phone call, meaning that I can
Yeah,
use...
it's-
Hold on. I can use my dice. I can use a dice roll to make sure that doesn't happen.
He has the extra.
I know, but
Right.
I hate to waste that on
Well,
an
it's
in
like-
roll.
You had 5.
I have
Yeah.
5.
I know, but we fuck up a lot, and I feel like that could be better used elsewhere.
So
I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but it may just need to be on pause for right now, especially since Jada's like, I don't actually want to go to the National
That's what I was
Guard.
gonna say too. We have Jada to worry about before we do anything
yeah.
major.
I
with
think
the inn.
before the end is resolved, you have to deal with
Depending on
whatever
all
the
I'm
Jada
saying
situation.
is depending on whatever
Yeah.
happens with Jada or not.
Yeah.
You're gonna need if you're gonna need another employee at the inn, and you don't need Sarah working doubles.
Well,
Yeah.
then
wherever
you're
she
just gonna
works.
have Jada piss at both Nyx and Sarah for being gone all the time.
But Jada's already like on the out anyway, so
Yeah,
who
we
cares?
haven't
I mean, I'm not
She's
going to
gonna
lie.
give her the bird wings, and everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna be all right.
Maybe, but I mean, there's lots of times that we do stuff without Sarah,
Yeah.
too.
The last-
you mean
like,
just leave somebody.
The
at
last
the
5
one
sessions we've had have been without Sarah.
So
I
I'm
think we
She's
can
a
handle it.
galliard. She's writing about our tales.
No,
okay.
the last time she was involved,
The fight.
was the fight.
Was the
Alex
fight.
was alive.
yeah.
Yeah.
The last time she
Yeah,
was.
it
That's-
was.
yeah.
She didn't even get to go to Johnny Poppers.
She did not, because she
No.
did not go to the funeral with
No,
us.
she
She didn't go to the funeral. She didn't do
Too
any of
much
that.
work.
She was working a double.
Yeah,
You know what the issue is? Capitalism.
true. But I don't think we can bring down capitalism.
Ah, you're right.
The issue's been revealed. She doesn't really want to be a part of this world, and she's struggling with it.
Yeah.
She's gonna have to get over it because
We don't have a solution for that.
I'm sorry,
I don't-
Gaia. I'm
I don't
sorry,
think
Gaia
part of
told
it
I felt
you.
like I needed to give her a pep talk of like, you need to come
Sure.
get in touch.
You can't just turn your card in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't work that
And
way.
it's not
Doesn't.
like you could. I mean, you've got and it's not fair.
And
Like,
it's very new to her.
and somebody like Jada, who would probably be down with it, is not one.
Yeah.
I mean, Jada
What?
fucking admitted that she would love to, help out and shit like that. But she's not a guru. She can't.
Yeah,
And
we
yeah,
should have an intervention.
Tough shit, honey. Like
That's what you're going to say, the intervention. What I'm going
Yeah.
to say is, oh, would you prefer that your entire family got slaughtered in front of you? Would you rather deal with that? Oh
my God.
Why don't you put the anger into the fucking beast and rip throats with me?
I love it.
Why don't you rip throats with me?
I love it.
Quit your job and kill with me.
I mean, the pumping people up and like giving the pep talk, that's a lot of what Judge's character was built
It seems to
around.
have worked at
So
least.
Yeah. Our pep talks are backup if you're
No,
if you have a really bad roll.
I don't think we should. Maybe.
We'll just see how it goes.
Yeah. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
So in short order, she's changed out of the clothes, you know, the scrubs and everything, and she's
she's not a nurse, right? She's like
She's
a
like a nursing assistant, right?
yeah, it's the tougher
CNA or yeah.
it's a tougher. Yeah, there's certifications, but it's not
yeah.
full on degree.
Doesn't that job suck? Don't you just want to work at an inn?
So she comes out and she's like, "Okay, I'm ready." She's kind of got like a tracksuit type thing on.
I did the right with her clothes, right?
Yeah, we need
we gotta do that
we need to
And
do the
during
right.
the break, can we just say when I don't, you know what? Never. I need
How
to
long
do that
does
with
it
his
take?
clothes. I don't know.
We just say that it happened already.
Yeah, it depends how long it takes.
Yeah, you guys could do it. Have done it. That's
We
fine.
could have.
That's fine, sure.
Well, we couldn't do it
You were
because last time
taking-
because the session. So
Yeah.
last session it was. But
you
we
were,
could
you
say
took
we
that
do it.
call in your undies,
You
Vaughn.
could do it at the cairn. You could do it at the cairn.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. We could
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
what I was thinking.
Okay.
Is we just do it at
That's
the cairn
probably
and we
better.
can hand
Is that
wave
in my
it probably
undies
unless you
because
have to
my
roll
clothes
for it.
ripped? Because I took my clothes
No,
off.
I meant so I could do
would
the
be-
right. I meant so I was doing the right on your clothes
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
while
do
you
it
were doing
on
that.
the
But if we're gonna do it at the
Oh.
end, at the cairn, which is probably better anyway, then yeah, we'll just do that.
okay.
We'll take care of that then.
All right.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right, everybody hop in the Uber pool.
All right, and off you go, winding your way out of town, down the dirt road to where, if you weren't looking, you would miss it. A footpath leads to your cairn. You arrive. It's night. Cold, clear night.
All right, Vaughn. Take it off. Let's get this right going.
What? Does
I
he
gotta
have,
fix his clothes. You do have to do something to each individual clothes. I can't just do it while he's standing in them. That
Oh,
is in the book.
okay.
I'm not being a butthole on that. That is literally how it's described in the book.
I was gonna say that seems weird coming from you.
It-
Trying to get him naked.
it's coming from the book.
No, I was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that seems weird coming from you, Nix.
no hetero.
Yeah, and that's what Judge was waiting for. That line.
All right, so you begin your chants and have them, join in a circle and say the things
all
that need to be said, and it takes some time, but soon the ritual is complete, and you feel that it has stuck. I don't think you have to roll for anything.
You don't.
It just takes time, and she hands the clothes back to you very ceremoniously, and these will follow you.
I really hope you like this suit. If it wears off, oh yeah, don't wash these in the washing machine. That is a no-no.
Wait,
You can
telling
wash
me
them.
a ritual can be
Yes, that is
undone by a
also
fucking washing machine?
yes.
Machine
That is from
that
the book as well.
pollutes and uses
Out of
electricity.
character.
Yeah, it does say that in the book. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, that's
That's why I
Running
never bathe.
water from a stream.
yes. You can hand wash them out in the river.
Can they be dry cleaned?
No.
No.
Just asking.
So
Good question.
So hand wash only.
We're supposed to
Yeah.
wash clothes? Why?
My
I
clothes are
take care. I wash your trench coat every now
Oh.
and then. I've been doing that
Oh, thank you.
when you're out in the doghouse. So, if for some reason you need a new set, let me know.
okay. So I'm in my clothes. I'm gonna swap to Lupus
Okay,
and then back
to check it
just
out.
to try it. Yeah,
It works.
Hey, that's pretty fucking badass.
I know, right?
I can't believe you didn't know. You said you've been doing this a long time.
No one's
What
ever
kind of
told
pack were you
me.
in?
No one ever suggested
Did-
a ritual like that to
Didn't
me.
it always suck to like anytime you had to change, you'd be naked?
Yeah, but that just comes with being a werewolf.
Not anymore.
Yeah, and Vaughn's never really mentioned a pack before.
Yeah. Now I'm kind of like,
Oh, was he a lone wolf?
Hmm.
you didn't know any theurges in your time previous?
I mean, I've known plenty of Guru.
What was your old pack name?
I mean, what are we doing here?
We're
Like,
bonding. She says ferociously.
no, I mean at the cairn. Do we need to speak to these falcons or something?
Yeah.
I think we need their guidance. We can also speak to, well, if he's here, the spirit of my uncle.
And check on Harlow, right?
And
did
check on
Yes,
Harlow
we do
and
need
see
to
how
check
he
on
is.
Harlow. Like, for sure.
Yeah.
Fact.
I'm assuming we would have told you about Harlow and all that stuff.
I've been to the cairn before. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
that's
I've
right.
took the
Yeah.
vow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he took the vow. That's right.
Yeah, we just did. So you would have gotten that rundown, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It was just done in like a montage
Yeah.
scene, but
Mm-hmm.
All right, so are we stepping through?
Yeah, I'm looking my stuff up
It's fine.
because I still don't know it.
It's a 2 here.
Is the
The gauntlet.
clave still?
Oh,
Didn't you hide it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Can I just take half?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So you have them all step through,
Yep.
step sideways, and you are in the Umbra. The once clear blue or clear black blue night sky is now a swirling mass of different kaleidoscopic colors, like an aurora borealis. And there's a purple hue to the air. I'll cue the Umbra lights here. You find yourself staring at the falcon spirits in the tree, and on another branch, a different falcon, one
Little kestrel?
a little kestrel,
Hmm.
sits there watching.
How are you feeling, Harlow?
The mouth doesn't move like with the falcons, but yet you hear,
Mm-hmm.
"I am well. I am better. Thank you."
You did really good getting yourself out of there.
It was what had to be done. I hope someday that we can reclaim that place and remove the infection that grows within, but I'm afraid it's so far gone. I'm most hurt by Michael's betrayal. But in time, I feel that justice will be served.
What do you know about Michael? I mean, you've obviously had a relationship with him.
I would have not seen this coming. He was so committed to the cause. But now that I have had time to reflect, the commitment was a little too gung-ho to jump into situations. The deceptions are there when you have time to step back and reflect. But none of us saw it coming. He is a very wily, clever young man. And underestimating him was our downfall. And unfortunately, the other guru in Colorado Springs as well.
Yeah, it was almost our downfall.
Yeah.
I know.
Many of the guru that we worked with.
And I am regretful that I was not able to warn you. But I was in dire straits.
No, we understand.
we are regretful that we could not recover your body.
I am not. For whatever reason, he is not. You guys recovered some hearts and buried them, correct?
Yes. We did. We recovered 2, but I think the Nexus Crawler got them.
Yeah.
But we did bury them at the Eye of the Gods. That
Yeah.
was
Yes.
Knight and Strider.
Knight and Strider.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we buried them, but I don't know if their spirit was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, unfortunately, my heart is still at large. I think he saves it for last.
Do we think it's in the freezer?
I do not know.
No, I'm not asking him. He don't know about the freezer.
I mean, we could tell him.
That's true. We can't tell him what we've seen.
Yeah, since we gotta tell him we cleansed
I mean,
that
they
baby
wanted
now.
to know. They want to know that we're doing shit at Lagos.
That's true.
Exactly, that's
yeah.
So we
I'm
went.
letting Nick
So just
talk
say
to
that
these
right
guys.
now we went to Lagos, and found some hearts.
Well,
What we believe are hearts.
4 coolers that were chained up
Yes.
that were.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I used scent of the past and kind
Yes.
of
Yeah,
did.
you
She
pretty
did.
much
gleaned they were
yes.
hearts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
you
I would
did.
say with confidence they were hearts.
Yeah.
Did you say
Yeah.
it was 4 coolers?
Mm-hmm.
It's 4
It
of
was.
us? I thought it
Yes, there
2 for
was
some
4
reason.
coolers with hearts in them,
Gotcha.
and then 2 bags that were labeled dog blood, but I'm pretty sure it's our blood,
Oh.
werewolf blood.
I have
mean,
a question.
It may literally be our blood from the scene.
Ooh.
That's what they make that drug out of. Our blood.
Snap.
Yes.
Yes. I saw when I was able to look through the umbra, the moments that I could, very fleeting glimpses of what was happening on the other side. I guess connections with Michael die hard when you're bonded that close to someone. But I heard them speaking of creating more of this.
They have been creating stolen moons with the
Yes.
hearts that they harvest.
I know.
We know of at least one that is no longer living.
Good.
No, we know of 2. One is no longer living. I forgot about Gwendolyn. I forgot she's not a real deal. Nick says it right. I just forgot.
We can't let them continue doing that. And I know you know this.
Yes.
And we're going to do everything we can to stop them.
I know you have my thanks.
We have taken out a bane on their that was attached to their head of security. He is no longer an issue.
That is
But-
good.
We wondered if there was any way we could gain assistance in possibly transporting the hearts through the Umbra and out of Lagos, because that would further disrupt their plans.
How would you need assistance?
We can obviously get into Lagos, but getting into the chests.
They will not be chests when you are there. They will show as they are in the Umbra.
Oh, that's a fair point.
It could be better or worse for us.
That absolutely could be. I'm a little embarrassed. I did not think of that. Thank you,
I didn't
Harlow.
think of it either. I'm like, can you give us bolt cutters to take through the Umbra?
Drawing them out would be another matter. You could arrive and certainly get there, but pulling them through is another matter. They would not. They may not even be in the containers that they are supposed to be in. The Umbra does weird things with time and space, and there are different rules here that I'll admit, even now being a creature of the Umbra, I do not fully understand. Nor us. And they all kind of squawk, and it's like a cackling squawk, you know.
Are they making fun of us?
No. Just trying to make you understand how unknown it is.
Oh, okay.
It's a moment of levity, if you will.
Oh, okay.
I think Judge would just kind of theorize out loud, be like, if we go in there and rip those hearts out physically, we're going to bring down more trouble on us and our kind.
But
Mr. Vaughn has.
I fear that trouble will arrive whether we do nothing or do this. We may as well make the trouble if it was my decision. And it is not. But if I were to decide, I would think it would be better to make trouble from making something better than make trouble and stand by and do nothing.
Out of character, that's easy for you, Harlow. You're dead.
Yeah, but it's also easy for him because he literally died living
He
that
ran
credo.
in there.
Yeah. And for now in the apocalypse. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's not, I don't want to shit
It's a
on
losing
it.
cause. It's a fight against the dying light thing.
Yeah.
But that's the only way that you don't fall to Hirano or Hoglost, because you just do the best you can.
So I'm just I'm not saying we don't go for the
No,
hearts,
I know.
but I'm thinking if we physically, I don't know.
It's his way of pep talking you.
Yeah,
Of
okay.
saying, do what is right.
And it's not about doing nothing to cover, like doing nothing as a way of staying safe from having trouble come down. It's just about doing what we can to minimize our the evidence of our presence there. If we went in there and ripped the doors off and acted like fucking werewolves, then
We need
that
to
would be bad.
hire
But
someone.
if we got bolt cutters and went in there and stole them
Yes,
like
it
a
needs to
human
look
would
like
do,
a good old-fashioned human heist is what it needs to be.
as long as we bust some security cameras and make sure they don't see us, there's nothing that can link them.
What if we outsource the taking of the coolers?
That's what I'm thinking.
Who would you trust to do that?
Trust?
Judge has got to have somebody. he can
Trust? I wouldn't trust anybody to do it, but I would trust them to get the job
You hear
done.
the sound of 1,000 birds, and you are outside of the Umbra.
Oh,
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 did they not like us talking about people shit? What's going on outside?
I don't.
You don't know what you have done to offend them, but you know you've done something.
Fuck!
I didn't like the outsourcing.
Because you're not, this
Yeah.
was about us trying
Yeah.
to.
What, that goes against the vow hiring somebody?
Remember what,
For this-
if we have to go to the book,
Yeah.
the Umbra has weird shit and weird rules,
Yeah. They have different rules of etiquette. and
standards and morals, and
Yeah.
it changes from where you go to where you go.
Oh, my bad.
yeah.
But you have done something to mildly irk them.
I'll buy some flowers.
It's
I don't-
I get it. They just don't understand that they probably view it as us being cowardice. However, we're looking at it more as the longer we survive, the more good we can do.
Also,
Like, we can go out in a blaze of glory and accomplish not a fucking thing, and then Lagos continues on its merry fucking way.
This
And
is
we
the
also-
eternal problem.
we also
as an
have
group.
the additional context of Project Twilight because we have
Yeah.
this our CIA
Yeah, and that
pack
doesn't
member.
mean
They don't know
anything
that.
to them.
Nope,
Yeah.
they're
So-
like, who gives a fuck?
And if you had to glean anything, it may be, they're trying to get out of it. And it's
That's what it is.
and whether or not
Whatever.
they thought that, how the hell do you know? You're not
Yeah.
in front
Well,
of
we're
them
gonna
anymore.
do it anyway.
We can't worry about that. We got to do whatever it can.
They
to
want the
get those
job
hearts.
done, ultimately.
And
Well,
Here's the deal.
we want the job done,
I made
ultimately.
I made the phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Anything of your past transgressions are being worked on right now. I was given good information that Glastonbury is not seen as a person of interest to MI6, and they don't want us looking into him as well.
So that means we need to look into him harder.
as far as
If someone busts in and steals his shit, I mean, it's just a matter of, like, is Project Twilight even a consequence for that? Especially if you do it as a human.
Honestly,
if something needs to be done, we need to just go in there and steal it and get out before and not have to fight anybody.
Yeah, if the only other suggestion is we would have to pay them. But my old motorcycle gang, we could pay them to tear up everything.
yes.
To basically tear down the whole place and bring us those coolers and the bags. And
Or could they provide a distraction while we go in and get the coolers?
that could be it too. Is maybe they could.
I don't know that no offense, Judge. I just don't know that I trust them with the hearts of our.
I do not trust them.
You're talking about the old motorcycle gang that your father was a part of that you guys killed.
No.
Well,
Different chapter.
he had started his own thing, but yes, he was a part of it at one point. But he had since been known as what was it called?
The Knights of Gaia.
The Knights of Gaia.
Look, I don't mean to. I didn't like. I just feel like if you want something done right, you need to do it yourself.
Yeah,
And I don't know if I trust your gang.
I
to
do not
make it
trust.
happen.
I do not trust them. But like, was it who just said that they could cause a distraction?
That was me. That was Nick's.
They could definitely cause a distraction, and they're going to make us pay for it. Whatever we have them do.
I mean, if you want to
I don't have good relations with them. I have a few guys that I still talk to.
If you want to have them go up to the front gates and start causing a distraction out front to get security to maybe from Lagos to start, up to the front and all this kind of stuff, and then we can sneak in. I could see it working that way, but I don't think we need to be sitting at your apartment and waiting for your motorcycle gang to get stuff done.
No, I think the distraction idea was good. Who else is, and maybe I'm with them as part of the distraction, because that's more where I would be better at than trying to sneak in. I'm not a sneaky guy, as you can see, big guy.
I mean, I can go in through the Umbra, but as far as sneaking in,
I could go in with the Umbra with you.
I'm okay at sneaking.
Yeah.
We could also, if we don't want to bring in the biker gang at all, maybe we could rile up some conservationists. I happen to know a wolf conservationist who I doubt is happy about this big corporation creating this wolf sanctuary. What if we...
Is she willing to turn terrorist, though?
It doesn't have to be terrorist.
It's not terrorism, it's a peaceful protest.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can do a peaceful protest at the front, that might be a distraction.
It's a lot weaker link and a lot more work we would have to do, but it would also further us from the biker gang.
It only turns into terrorism if they know that they're linked to us if we get caught.
Yeah, so it would be a cleaner one, but it's a weaker lead for sure. I don't know how to do it.
I am, as much as I think I could get them to come cause a shitstorm at the front gate, think about, and Vaughn, if I'm speaking stupidly, please let me know, but the fact that a Knights of Dawn would then come and be active again when they haven't been active in the Colorado Springs area for quite some time, and now after this murder, they're now active again, I think that's going to have me looked at personally.
I think so too.
I mean, yeah, the police know the dead bodies from that scene. They're gonna start making connections that way.
Could we frame it on Lagos?
What would you frame on Lagos?
If the Knights of Dawn show up and start causing a fuss, they're causing a fuss for a reason. If they go up to Lagos and claim that they haven't gotten their cut, or that Lagos did that shit out in the woods.
They did what out in the woods? What are we saying Lagos did?
Committed the murders. If they're going up to the gates going, look, you used us for your dirty work and now you're doing blah, 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 blah.
You think that...
That's gonna cost me a lot to have them go and say...
Just an idea.
to create.
That's going to cost me
You're
a
gonna have to have a cover. If they go up there, they have to have a reason to go up there.
Out of game, if I was Ryan and the storyteller and I had someone say, I'm going to go take over a murder charge, I would be like, okay, Jeff, that's 2 resources gone.
No. I'm not saying that the Knights of Dawn are saying that they killed them.
taking a fall.
No. I'm not saying that the
I
motor.
know, Dee, I'm just saying it ties them to things
Yeah.
that they weren't even tied to.
that they weren't tied
Oh.
to. Yeah.
I just
Talking about wanting a cut for something that happened out in the woods.
No, I'm saying that it would be that Lago stiffed them on a cut and then they started killing them is the cover.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Not that they want a cut for killing them.
Okay,
But
that's where I misunderstood.
They were
Yeah, me
working
too.
for them, and now you're out here killing us off because you don't want to fucking pay us.
Gotcha.
And
Thanks
now
for
we're
the
gonna come
clarification.
fuck your shit up. Is what I'm not asking them to take a murder fall
So-
because nobody's
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, God, they're gonna be like, yeah, okay, that's like all my resources now gone. Now Judge is poor.
No, I'm just saying like they're
also-
gonna have a reason to be up there if they go.
Yeah.
And that could be a reason that they're claiming. Obviously, it's bullshit.
I mean, it's also going to muddy up your buddy Alex's situation.
That's already done.
Even more.
I mean, but that's already done. We
I know,
can't.
but if you're not also trying to necessarily throw salt in the wounds when we can have a much simpler way to do this if we do the peaceful protest.
Yeah, if we can we?
I'm just scared they're just gonna shoot the peaceful protest or they're gonna do something awful, and then your touchstone's gonna get fucking
They're
killed.
not gonna shoot. They're not gonna shoot
Well,
protesters.
you get the press out there too. I mean, it's you basically say, oh, I mean that's a common practice amongst when you're protesting in a dangerous spot like that. I mean, and this is Jeff talking, not Judge. Judge wouldn't know this shit, but you all invite the press out, and so that you have witnesses, so that something like that don't happen.
I mean, I know this place is called World of Darkness, but I mean,
Well, I also wonder why is a conservationist protesting a wolf sanctuary?
Well, I mean, yeah, but
I get that it's corpo, but
that's it though. You
But
could
that-
say like,
yeah.
"Where's the wolves?" You know, and like that could be the whole process: is where are the wolves? Where are the wolves?
and
You
then
know?
they're gonna be like, we haven't moved them in yet.
Why is there gigantic Hygeia medicine involved?
Now you could do that and want to ask why
I
Hygeia's
feel
in
like
there.
we weren't consulted. On
That is
this.
a big thing with people that are actually working on things like that. People just coming in and taking over tends to ruffle feathers.
Yeah, like she was giving speeches and shit on conservation.
I think-
of
yeah.
wolves.
yeah. How do
I think we need to talk to
Shouldn't there have already been like a wildlife habitat or people that would have been concerned about that before these people showed up and said we're going to create a wolf
Yeah.
sanctuary?
absolutely. Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
should
and
be
we need
people
to
that
find
already-
them and rile them up.
yes.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
Judge needs to get his
Get his charisma going.
get that charisma going.
Yeah, get the
That
riz out,
riz.
Judge.
Get the riz.
As the youth say.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I think that's not a terrible plan. Is use that as a distraction. Some of us go in through kind of like last time, except for maybe different people go in. Just know that Judge is not a sneaky person. So
I mean, it's going to have to be different people,
yeah,
but it would.
Yeah, we don't want a repeat of them seeing.
It's going to
I'll
have to
go in.
be. It's going to. Okay, then you'll go in. One of the badges for a woman. One of the badges is for a woman, anyways.
A big
so,
woman. Perfect.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
So
Almost like Ryan did that on purpose,
Maybe.
or just lucky coincidence.
Yep.
so
Sometimes. Okay.
So we'll have to sneak in. I don't know. I guess since I'm a construction worker, I could be carrying bolt cutters, and no one should really bat too much of an eye if I have the confidence. Up to a point.
And Sarah says, yeah, as long as you're carrying other tools.
Well,
Oh yeah, she's good at sneaking too, isn't I
Is
think?
Oh,
Yeah.
good thing she's here. And I definitely didn't forget she was here.
Good for you. She's kind of, faded in the background anyway. She's like, well, whatever I need to do, I'll do. I'll help. You just point me in the right direction.
We need you. We need everyone to do this right.
She looks at you and kind of shakes her head and she's like, thank you.
I could ask Gums. You might want to help.
Yeah.
all right.
The
Before
bigger
we
group
start,
we can get out there.
yeah, before we start bringing in a bunch of people, no killing. No death. There cannot be one death on site. Unless someone has a heart attack from a Bane getting destroyed in the Umbra, no death. Because it's going to cause unwanted attention. We can get a distraction. We can get some people to help with the distraction. But here's the thing. They don't need to know they're a distraction.
Nope.
Exactly.
No,
You need to go in there, rile them up, and give them a reason that they would do that even if we weren't there.
Yes.
Do you think Gums could help on that end of it? Help keep people riled up?
I thought him or Judge could.
Yeah, I think probably either. Yeah, Judge could probably be out there with like Kate if we get Kate to.
So change your clothes and dress like a protester. You don't need to be in a
Put
bike
Nix's sweater back on.
in a biker outfit like out there, but make sure everyone looks the part.
I don't know Gums' skills, and I don't want to metagame by asking Ryan, so I'll have to go talk to him.
Yeah, you could just ask him.
Out of character, I was just thinking because he went to the zoo. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what
He likes to look at the wolves. Maybe he knows something.
Well, it's one of those things too that the more Guru that we get inside, the more likely we are that something's gonna happen. There's gonna be an accident. The more Guru that we have actually.
Yeah, the thing
there.
is that the more that get riled up and those rages happen, and there's more chance of a bestial failure.
We don't need. Yeah, that's true.
I
we
know
don't need the
that's
riling
a
up to the
metagaming
Guru.
thing, but there's an easy way to say like we don't need too many Guru there to get riled
makes
up
sense.
because
I
all
mean,
it takes is one Guru to snap.
Well, we kind of learned that in game, in character, because was it Imari?
Mhm.
It was like, yeah, we don't need to all go in at one time because accidents happen.
Oh.
Like we were specifically told that, so I'm just kind of going off of that character wise. But I do think it's a good idea to have somebody kind of in the crowd to kind of keep the momentum. Like, no, we want answers.
I think that should be
mean-
Judge. I think he needs to turn the Riz on to Kate.
Well, yeah, because he can.
Yeah.
And don't you can get people to back down and stuff if stuff starts getting a little bit too
Yeah, I can use stare down to get people like
You
to calm
Yeah.
down.
will have to be on the lookout.
Dang, I should have taken the other one that I was thinking about, where you can have a crowd like gather their attention, but I didn't
damn.
take it. No, I actually picked something else.
That's okay.
Picked a combat one.
Well,
you never know.
Yeah, that might happen too.
I mean, it might.
No
You just
death, though.
at that point you just have to fight it out as a Hamid.
yeah.
So
Okay.
Yeah, no wolf forms. There can be no wolf forms
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, I think so too. That's true. Pull this off.
It's too
Totally
many.
Hamid.
There's too many people there. It's too much of a liability. Like any Guru that are going to be there, that you cannot have to know what they're getting into, what their roles are, and all that stuff. But yeah, I think that's a good plan.
Does Gums need a job at the end?
I almost wish we would have done that the first time when we were like looking for all the stuff.
We didn't
Now
know.
we know. Now we
I
know
know.
exactly where to go and how to
Right.
get it.
Yeah, and
if
we
it's
didn't
still
know
there.
they had the hearts
We
there.
absolutely did not
So
know that.
that was critical
Yeah.
knowledge.
They also don't have a head of security.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
They'll be a little shaken up, hopefully.
Okay. And Sarah says, well, when are we doing this?
I mean, this is
This
going to
a
have
lot
moving
of
parts.
things that have to be in place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We have to start now.
We have to. What time is it?
It's late.
Yeah.
It's like 11 o'clock at night.
Well,
All
we
right.
can't.
Tomorrow, Judge needs to find Kate and see that. I will talk to Gums, see if he knows anything about wolves or what his skills are, or what he'd be willing to do.
Do you know Kate? Can you introduce?
No. But I have a flyer of hers when she was going to give a talk. It probably has her website or something.
It has an email address.
It has an email address.
Yeah, just email her and say you're a concerned citizen. Something's not adding up. And I mean, you're reaching out to an expert, just be like, look, I'm kind of concerned about this, and you
Yeah.
would know better than I.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what Judge would do, is basically be like, hey, this is a odd, Hygeia, whatever is that. this supposed wolf sanctuary north, or was it north of whatever direction?
Yeah,
Judge would know that. Not
northeast. I think.
yeah, of Lagos or of at the old Lagos Acres near Colorado Springs, and you're a well-known wolf conservationist. What is going on there?
How do we know that Hygia is there?
Yeah.
If you're a concerned citizen, is it just a rumor
You
in your
had a
circles
temp
and your
job, a contractor, when you saw it.
Saw
My uncle
no
died.
saw Hajia trucks going in and out. I
Okay.
was looking because as a
you ride country rides.
yeah, and
you're a biker.
and then I'm very curious about wolves. You know, I like wolves, and so I was stopped at to look at the new wolf sanctuary.
Yep.
Yep. Keep it simple.
Yep.
Okay. All right, a plan is in place. It seems it's just a matter of executing.
Yep.
Are you all going to retire for the night, or work the plan more, or what?
I would like to howl at the moon before we go.
Oh yeah, that too.
I would also like to do that.
All right, so everybody hangs their head out the window.
What are we
Or
doing
in your
that
Karen?
for? What do we need to howl at the moon for? Are we about to
Get rage.
I
And
just
more
need
willpower.
rage because I only had one. So
Same. I just forgotten to do it.
Yeah.
I was like, oops.
I thought I had a pencil.
I saw you grab one too, but
I know.
if you didn't, here's one.
It's a ghost.
yeah, we bought more, so don't worry about it.
If they're anything like my house, they randomly show up in places
Yeah,
later on.
Bought several over the years.
I'm gonna go to the bar. We're gonna get a drink around here.
The Blue
How's
Lounge.
Judge?
I want to take him to
I mean, I spoke openly.
Blue
That was an
Lounge?
open question to anybody that knew.
yeah, a
I
pretty
think out of the
low,
toilet.
low scummy bar to go have.
Green eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, I know at least Jada cleans them. That's all I
Yeah.
can say, girl.
Is that Justin Lucas form?
Yeah, sure.
And she was licking peanut butter off the. Never mind. I'm not going to tell her business.
That
And
shower
that was
gets,
in Hamid.
yeah, the peanut butter was definitely in Hamid.
Yeah.
It was. Oh, I cracked myself up with that one. The stupidest ass dog joke, and I'm like, ah!
It's okay.
Anyway, sorry.
Sarah cleaned that shower, right? I mean, the ones at the end are clean. Like, I always clean it before I put your peanut butter up there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But Judge is like, what the fuck is going on at your end? No wonder Jada was like, is there something going on? No, how
Don't
would you
go
ask?
into there with jars of peanut butter when she's showering. I don't judge. But,
Mind your business.
Yeah.
The bathroom is a private area.
yeah.
Oh, peanut butter, baby.
I was gonna say it's a deep dive. I was gonna see who got it.
Took me a second.
So I guess, yeah, I point him to the thing, and then I'm assuming y'all go back to, we all get back to my place and then go our separate ways.
Okay.
Yeah. What's Sarah gonna do? Just hang out at home? She's tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she don't want to drink. I'll go back to the inn then.
Yeah.
You
Or-
want
So
to
you're
face
going for a
Jada?
drink.
I don't know that I have a choice.
She might be gone.
Do you need somewhere to stay? I mean, I have a couch. It's getting a little crowded there, but
No, I'll.
What kind of bar would Vaughn go to?
Probably a dive bar.
Okay.
oh yeah, if he
One
asked
that-
where
one
to
that
get a
would be
drink, I
open
was
late.
taking him to a
Judge is
like
taking.
a dive bar,
Okay.
like rough.
There's one called Dusters.
All right, that's where we're going.
All right.
We're not gonna be getting into a fight, are we?
Maybe.
I'm not going. You should.
Usually no.
All right. Well, we'll see what
I
happens.
mean, you may not be
then.
starting a fight.
Yeah.
Roadhouse.
No one likes fighting.
Dusters Bar and Grill. It's a little. It's not a motorcycle bar, but they've been known to go there. But it's like on the peripheries of what you were doing. It's not like, oh, that's you got to have colors to go in the door, type thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that. So anyway, everybody's going their separate ways. You two are going back to the inn. You two are going to the bar. and Sarah is going to sleep. Take it easy. And she says, well, when you get back tomorrow or whenever, I need to talk to you about a few things.
All right. I'm assuming we can talk tomorrow. I'm not going to wake you up tonight.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, I've got to get up early anyway.
All right.
Good night. Have fun.
Okay.
Okay. So you're
Are we getting dropped off or are we walking?
Drop them off.
Yeah. I mean,
I still don't have my bike. There's a reason I'm asking.
Wait, no, we fixed your bike.
Yeah.
It's in the shop. It's
Yeah.
not been
No,
picked up.
Oh,
have you got a call yet or anything?
I don't know. Have I gotten a call
Probably.
yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
we'll get it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have to get it tomorrow. Nobody's there at 11. Yeah,
No.
pick your bike up, bitch.
All right. So you all arrive at the inn. Jada's nowhere to be found, but this is on the reception table.
Ooh,
And that's not for you. That's for her.
Oh, dang it.
You maybe Green Eye sees it, but
Yeah.
it's addressed to.
She's like, I can't read.
I thought,
No,
you,
she could read.
you have 2 dots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're smart.
Yeah.
You can just,
She'd figure it out.
yeah. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean you can read because it just means you're smart or not dumb. Uh-oh.
What does it say?
Yeah. Tell the viewer.
Yeah.
The viewer.
Oh no,
Our
she's
listener.
absolutely accusing Nyx of domestic violence.
Remember, it blacks your memory. All you know is something terrifying happened.
So
We gotta get her them wings.
All right,
uh,
Nyx, hold still. Pop. No, I'm just kidding. She punched you.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
Did it say, what does it say? Did she call the cops or?
no, she just said that she signed the selling papers and to send her part to her mom.
Oh.
So I don't know where she's at. I don't think there's any point.
She
in
hasn't
even-
seen you since you turned into a werewolf, right?
No.
Oh, you're gonna have to find it's not. It's
Uh-oh.
getting messy. It's messy.
It's getting messy. You're
Or
gonna have to
it's
try
the
to find her
cleanest
now.
it could be.
Right.
Unless you get arrested.
She didn't call the cops.
Not yet.
Nope.
She just left.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, okay, clean break. This is a
So
clean break. Do you want to?
is the room open, cleaned out, or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't even know where the fuck to track her down anyway.
All right. Erase it. Take that touchstone out. She's gone.
So
No, she's not.
That was our.
No?
They can exist just
Okay.
like hers is existing
Yeah,
from
I
afar.
I guess
never
that's
see
true. I have a
her.
touchstone that's the same way.
so
Yeah, our chance to talk to her was when she was at the inn. We just kept on going because you said.
We were ready.
I
She was there
mean,
packing.
Oh fuck.
oh well.
Mwahahaha. Let's go to judges instead.
We had shit to do.
Oh well.
As we
This
are
is-
chain smoking and drinking over here.
We don't.
This is probably a good thing, honestly. I mean, not for you.
As the storyteller, I had a long thought about what would happen in that situation. All you know at the end of it is that you were terrified beyond belief, but you don't remember the inciting incident.
Do they like? Will they build stuff? I mean, that's what people do anyways. Is they build things that make sense in their mind.
Correct.
What's crazy about
That's
that?
exactly where I went with it.
Okay.
Jeff. It's like, what would you think that all you know is you were talking to Nyx and all of a sudden you're scared out of your mind? What happened?
What's crazy
And you
about
know that she was accusing her of selling drugs and all this stuff, and then all of a sudden something happens. So I was like, well, I know that if somebody that I loved and cared for all of a sudden did a 180 and I didn't know who they were, and that something happened that was so bad that my memory blacked out from it. Do it.
I said, don't look at me
Let's
like
all
that.
stare at Monica.
I mean, there's reactions, right? Fight, flight, flee, fawn, like we talked about. When the dust settles and you're still afraid, what is the logical choice? You know, you could
And
face
she
it,
was ready to go anyway.
and she was on the fence about going.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
What's crazy is that that conversation started with her essentially trying to work with you, and that she essentially still loves you, and they're trying to figure it all out. And it ended with her thinking that you beat the shit out of her.
Yes.
Not even beat the
Excellent,
shit.
delicious
just
story-wise, but also punch in the gut. But as a story, like, it's beautiful. You tried to let her in.
Yeah.
You tried
Yeah.
to show her. You were ready to offer her the chance to see, and it's too late. She's gone.
I'm curious as to what is Nick's feeling, because like,
It is a good question.
I don't know. Get back to me.
Yeah, let them drink.
Yeah. Because
Nix may wish she was at the bar with him.
Judge, if she's feeling like terrible, Judge would know about it.
Oh yeah.
Thanks to pack instinct,
That's true.
Yeah.
physical and mental well-being.
That's true.
I mean, and it's not like I have to roll. It's just
Yeah.
that's only if I want to know where she's at.
I mean, you know she's at the end though.
Right.
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 And you know she was going to go have an unpleasant conversation. So you may, regardless of what
yeah.
you feel, you may not.
You think she's talking to
Yeah.
Jada right now?
Yeah, that's
Right.
true. Yeah, it may
Like,
just
this
be
is
like,
not
oh, she's
like-
having that bad
This is
conversation.
not alarm bells.
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
I think that's what Judge would be like. Oh man, Nix is having the time with it. I bet you that she's having that conversation with Jada.
What's the deal with her and Jada anyways?
They used to be married.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think Jada doesn't know, and she's questioning a lot of why Nix is gone so often and why she has this. What did she call us? Social coalition.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bunch of eco-terrorists.
I mean, in a way.
Yeah.
Dusters is hopping for a Thursday night. But you pull up and yeah, it's a dive.
Well, how's it happen?
It's hopping because people are drinking. It's hopping
They're
because
celebrating the death of the serial killer.
it's just maybe people aren't working tomorrow, but it's unusually busy for a Thursday
Unusually.
night.
Is there extra motorcycles or anything out?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, there are some, but it's also Colorado in the winter.
Yeah.
Even the most hardcore biker in February is probably not cruising around everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
It's an ordeal. You got to bundle up. Not that they don't, but they're also hard to ride in the snow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just laying low. Just not really making eye contact with anyone. Just kind of.
I'll get the first round.
Okay. All right. So you guys are drinking, and it's just people playing pool and talking, and it's loud. And
We would probably be going over more stuff with the plans and everything too, a little bit.
Quietly.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming it's a place that allows like smoking.
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's not enough food to be served to
Yeah.
where you couldn't smoke or anything. But yeah, I mean, it's a haze in the place.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to like people watch as
Okay.
well.
All right.
Just looking around for anything.
Sure. Give me wits plus awareness. I'm not no static number. Just going to see how many successes you get.
Both of us, or
Just him since he's looking around.
yeah. Judge didn't say he was doing that. He's just chilling,
Yeah.
drinking.
Yeah. Just a 2. I mean,
There's a guy's chatting up a girl. There's people talking back and forth. There's some guys watching what's obviously just highlights of an old game, but they're too drunk to know that it's not on air right now. It's just
They're like
ESPN.
cheering it on.
Yeah, ESPN highlight reel. Yeah, look at that. And
Go Buffalo.
as you kind of look around, you notice that the but he's just kind of not being like a salty, but just, up in her business. And she's just kind of, ugh, and as you look back across, he sees you looking and he just goes like, gives you a, what are you looking at look, trying to look tough in front of this girl.
I just look away.
Sure. Okay. All right. You guys continue to drink.
Yeah.
Night goes on. About 10 minutes pass. You feel a tap on your shoulder.
I look back.
All right. Give me Dex plus athletics.
Oh my God.
Oh, I wish I was there. Oh, I wish I was there to throw hands.
I might need your help in a minute, though.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Fuck.
What?
You got
I got 3 rage, yeah.
Oh my God.
Everything I said about keeping it clean,
Yeah.
we're going to see what happens.
Hey, just don't kill. We'll be fine. A bar fight's normal.
3.
3. Okay. So you see the punch coming, and this is very impressive to you, Judge. And this is CIA training kicking in.
Yeah.
You see the punch coming, grab the arm, and slam his head into the bar top.
Yeah.
And he just falls down. And
Fuck me. What the fuck? Hey, cheers.
He didn't like the way I was looking at him. So.
everybody's like, oh, shit. And you hear somebody go, get that fucking dude a drink. That's on me.
Nice.
Man, fuck Eddie. And you hear that girl go, yeah, fuck him. And not that way. And yeah, everybody's kind of talking to you. It's like, man, that was awesome. That's some Bruce Lee shit. Just talking to you. Pat you on the back.
Did somebody come and throw Eddie out? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they're dragging him
Nobody
out.
likes this guy.
They're like,
Like,
he picks fights all the time. And he gets his ass kicked more than he wins.
What,
But
this wasn't the guy that started a shit with.
No.
Okay.
No. You've seen this guy with that guy, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
picked with the...
Yeah. The shit apple doesn't fall far from the shit tree, it seems like, with these friends.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a much more upbeat night after
Yeah.
that.
He fucked around and he found out.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, back at the inn, I guess back and forth is happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are y'all like gossiping?
She
Y'all
was
chatting
just,
it up?
Why don't you
at the end?
tell him what
No,
you...
I think this is a perfect opportunity for a completely clean break. So I'm thinking leave a stove on, towel nearby, and let the insurance money just take it over.
God damn it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Do you remember-
Every
do you
time that we
remember me
split,
wanting
this shit
to-
happens.
Do you remember me being told to warn you when it's a book in the fire?
How is it? Nobody was home.
We're gonna be homeless.
Oh my fucking God.
I mean, we're gonna be homeless anyway. I can't afford this place.
But Judge is buying it.
Judge is buying it.
Which she just told you, she signed the papers.
And this
Oh.
absolutely would look like retribution for you
Oh,
not...
that's true. It would. I didn't think
yeah.
about that part.
I was more concerned with being homeless. I'm like, I hope Judge really fucking likes us because we're gonna be living with him.
Judge gets an unusual sense of urgency to go back.
Yeah.
They feel
Something's
hot.
wrong. Yeah.
They feel hot.
What is going on?
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just sign it. But I don't want to work there.
You don't have
Yeah.
to. I mean,
Yeah.
that was the original agreement is, hey, I'm going to buy it out, but you'll just work here and do the thing. But you don't have to.
Exactly. You can wash your hands of it. And
Yeah.
I get you don't have to be there anymore, but it was also your mom's inn, wasn't it?
It was named after her.
Oh, I thought it belonged to her. So I was like, oh my God, you didn't burn it up.
I mean, I don't know that.
Was your mom named Moonglow?
I mean, yeah, it was her hippie
That
name.
was her hippie name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't
I
know.
can't remember. It may have just been named after
Well,
her.
I mean, maybe it was. I mean,
Maybe
how
that was
else?
the name of her coven.
How else really were Jada and Nick's gonna pull up the money to buy it?
Exactly. Yeah.
To be completely honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is
That
that it was
actually,
like a hand-me-down?
I'll be honest. I never
Yeah.
mapped that part out, so
Okay.
I was
It makes
kind of like,
I
sense.
just knew
though.
it
It
had
makes
some
sense.
connection
but
to your
it
mother.
does make
Yeah.
sense, and it makes sense why it would be. Yeah. So maybe it was. Maybe it was hers.
Yeah. So I wouldn't burn it. But I can definitely see selling it. But we gotta take my dog
I
house.
forgot that she signed the papers. Because I was like, oh, if she just left, I'll just get the insurance money and we'll just pay out and go on.
Judge and
I
Vaughn
forgot
come
about that.
back
I
to a
forgot.
burned down.
Yeah, it looks like he was the cause of burning it down because
Shit, no!
because you were essentially, oh, you didn't sign the papers. Tough guy says burn the fucking place to the ground.
No, I forgot.
LGBTQ
Yeah.
plus and targeted by hateful biker.
Yes. Yes.
Well, and
LGBT barbecue. That's the headline.
Someone would do that.
That would totally
Absolutely would be the headline.
Thank God we killed Treg Morrison. He'd be all over this
Oh my
shit.
God. Yeah.
He would be all about it. He'd be like, fucking go what they deserve.
Yeah.
At least
yeah, I was about
his,
to say that headline would probably be a little bit more positive on the person that burned it down. I feel like, and
Yeah.
You'd have a
Colorado Springs,
GoFundMe
huh?
at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
GoFundMe for this guy. They call for it. Judge O'Hare. Yeah, man. He's a real deal. He's a
Judge
pack
and
member himself.
executioner.
yeah,
Oh,
he's a real palfa.
Yeah.
Isn't Judge blonde too? Like white
Oh,
blonde
yeah.
guy?
Yep.
Yeah, they would
Yeah.
all love
Oh,
Judge.
no.
They would
Yeah.
love Judge.
Yeah.
That would have been horrible.
Yeah.
All right, we're not burning it down.
Okay,
Never
yeah.
mind. Skirt.
Okay. I just,
Cut back to the bar.
your
Judge
character,
and
you can do what
Vaughn.
you want.
I forgot she signed the papers. I was just like, oh yeah, we'll just completely clean break.
So, this does bring up, and Green Eyes will probably bring this up, like assuming we talked about it and you don't want to stay here anymore.
Oh yeah.
Where are you gonna live?
Mm.
Same. I mean, I have my doghouse, but I only stay there because nobody knows I'm there. I don't want to be discovered.
tough choice. Tough question.
It looks like for all the harping we did on what Sarah had to do, we have to do it. Judge, I have nowhere to live.
Oh.
Can you pay me a salary? Be like, fuck no. Go live in the woods. Live in the woods. I've seen how you behave.
Oh yeah, live in the woods. Just come live with me in the woods. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
You could go sleep.
We'll eat elk. It's great.
Yeah.
You could go sleep at the cairn.
Yeah, that's true. I'll put my doghouse at the cairn.
Yeah,
You
Can I
don't
do
even
that?
have to do that.
I want to. I like my doghouse.
Of course,
They
of course
won't.
you do. Yeah, the
I made a really
Falcons
nice
aren't
bed
gonna
in
like
there.
it.
Yeah, they won't like a man-made thing being there.
it's a grew made. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, she built it for me.
Out of what?
Wood.
Wood?
And shingles,
Nail.
the nails.
Yeah, things that like will probably look terrible and disgusting in the Umbra.
Even if I sleep there with love in my heart.
With love in my heart.
They're being a little bit too picky.
You know what? Sarah, to point, I don't like this werewolf stuff.
They're being a little bit too picky.
Gotta be some assholes. I think I'm done with this. I think I'm gonna quit.
I'm just saying.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's play Black Spiral Dancers.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
mean,
Michael.
I mean, if they were this fucking
let's
picky,
go
no
on
wonder
that thing you're
Michael went to
doing.
Black
Look at
Spiral
him.
Dancer.
I'm just saying hypothetically. I'm not
I'm just
confirming or
saying.
denying this would happen.
I'm gonna have a heart to heart with Harlow.
Karens tend to be naturalistic sites. That have a unique element to them in some way.
Could I dig a burrow?
We'll just staple. We'll just put leaves. We'll just tie leaves and shit
We're gonna
over
make
top
a
of it
natural
with
hut.
twigs.
We're going survivor mode.
Yeah.
Uh,
We could get into the logistics of
No.
And be like, look,
house design.
we
Some
have
other things.
We need a
gone
hut.
to Lagos and we have killed Banes for you. You need to get off of your high branch and realize that we're playing the long game here.
They would be like, just sleep on a branch. What's wrong with you?
We're too big. It will break. We already
Just
tried.
build a nest in a tree. Duh.
So,
Get some dead rabbits. Line your nest with their fur.
Yes. She's writing it down.
I mean, it's probably like that inside. We'll just put the rabbit fur over top. They won't even see the shingles.
Oh my gosh.
In the Umbra. Absolutely not. Yeah, we're gonna be homeless, so yeah. You gotta think.
She'll have money.
She'll have money.
Yeah.
I ain't got
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, she'll have money.
I have a doghouse.
Did you ever look at the paperwork to see how much you were getting from the sale?
No.
Ooh, house buying time. You should buy Decker's old place.
The place where he died.
$1.6 million.
Oh. Well, who's
Judge,
the money
you got
bags now?
Fucking screwed,
Sarah's
dude.
gonna be your living.
Your lawyer needs to be fired because it's not worth that much.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
It's a full service kitchen. You don't, when you buy a business, you oftentimes buy the business's reputation to go along with it. There's a certain cost built into having repeat clientele and things like
I was
that.
not
Plus-
a business major, listeners, in case you
Plus
did not realize this at all.
Colorado Springs
Real estate.
real
is
estate.
not cheap.
No.
And this is a very big home in a central part of town.
That's my part, or that's what I'm splitting with Jada?
That's what you'd split.
Okay, so 800.
800 something
Yeah.
$1,000. That's house money.
Or
You certainly could go buy a home for that.
you don't give Jada the other half,
Yeah, because
and then you buy a bigger home.
yeah.
Legally.
I send a picture with a black eye and be like, you forfeit your half, or I go to the cops after what you did.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Have,
I'm not.
And I'm going to be like, and Harada fills up.
have
No.
Have-
She would send Jada. She
have
would
Green Eyes
absolutely do the
knock the
half.
shit out of you.
I don't think I would be able to get up if Greenhouse knocked the shit out of me. That might
I'd
be
be like,
rolling
"Are
a
you
new
sure?"
character.
For money, you
With
say?
her, for her like 12 dice to like, I'm at minimum
No,
losing an
she-
eyeball.
You said no death.
Yeah,
So.
squish.
yeah. You can say whether you want to do lethal
Yeah,
damage
you
or
can
not.
declare.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
That's any
don't break
RPG,
the
guys.
cheekbone.
Yeah.
I want to put it right up to the
Yeah,
brink
still-
of
it's
death,
still
but
gonna-
it's not death.
But it's,
Yeah, your face is gonna be caved
Like
in.
your eyes hanging out. Does it look good? Yeah. Yeah, it looks really convincing. Oh, hold on.
Jada could definitely do this too.
yeah. She's like 5'2" or 3 or so. She's like,
She's in the National Guard. She's strong.
she's like itty bitty.
Timeline doesn't add up.
Yeah, it doesn't add up at all. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just send it like courier. Or no, judge can send it. Or whoever his lawyer can send it. His lawyer can contact her to come get it.
Yeah, she left a forwarding
Yeah, she
address.
put the
wants it
address.
to
She
your
thought
mom,
of yeah,
to
send
her
it to her
mom.
mom.
No, I was just your lawyer can do it. You just be like, here, come pick up the check.
He's just gonna ask where to send it to. That's
When it's big money like that, sometimes they have to do certified mail or something like that. Like they have
well,
to.
he'll probably just pay you and then
No, I'm gonna tell him I ain't dealing with her half. He can deal
Yeah.
with it. This
Yeah.
is the break.
Yeah.
There's
been
no
a line in the sand.
there's
You
no
don't need
more
to be contacting anyone.
right. There's no I'm going to forward this or do that. No, this is the break.
Need you to give me a hog loss check.
Oh, I got to take one anyway because I'm full up on willpower on aggravated.
Okay.
Shit.
You have to take a point of hog loss.
Yeah, hog loss is what.
Hog loss is willpower. Harano's rage. That's
Yeah.
right. Mhm.
So I'm not mad, but this is a clean break. I
So-
don't have to answer to what I'm doing or anything else like that.
You're definitely taking a hog loss for the willpower, and then you're going to make a check to see if you take another one.
Correct.
Oh,
And then
I'll
you're
just,
gonna-
let me do the check, and then if I fail, I
potentially-
I would take the hog loss first if we were going to gamify it,
oh.
because you roll the number of total dice that you have with Harano and hog loss combined
Oh.
when you roll a check.
Okay, so do the check first.
no, take it first.
Take the hog loss first.
If you're
Okay.
doing the willpower thing.
Yeah, but then I'm rolling 2 dice instead of 1.
Yeah,
That is better.
you want a success. If you don't get
Oh.
a success, you have to take another one.
Yes, you will have 2 dice to roll instead of 1.
Okay, gotcha.
You are in a much better situation to do that. Then
I was just thinking when I took it, I would just get my willpower back. That's probably not how that works. This is in addition to.
yeah.
Okay.
And I guess you're sitting there stewing, raging, you know.
I still failed, so now I just get 3.
Yeah, you have another point of hog loss.
Yeah.
Damn, you got 3 hog loss. So what happens after?
At 5, you're unplayable.
Yeah.
But now, as far as character-wise, maybe this snaps something in her. Something for you to think about as the player. Mechanically, you have 3 points of hog loss. What that means is that you care less and less about the world at large, as far as, you know, the cars and the people in their day-to-day lives. You're moving more towards what Judge's dad believed. That you know, it's all fucked and everybody deserves to die.
Or
and
towards what Michael believes, which is it's all fucked, so let's go ahead and kill it so we can start the cycle over, because this is the real way
I don't like
to
how
win
she
everything.
suggested
You
that real
Either one of them
fast.
sucks.
interpret it how you will, but it is not hopelessness. It's just a righteous anger. And
I thought that was Hirano.
No, that
Hirano is what's the point?
Hirano is sad.
Is sad. We
Hog
can't
loss
do
is
Oh,
angry.
Yeah.
hog loss is angry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Mhm.
So there's multiple ways.
I gotta
Well,
mix
and
that.
I'm just going by what Harlow told me about Michael being like so gung ho, but he was so gung ho to kill Gaia because he thinks that's the way to get it to work.
Yeah.
So, but you can move points between Hogloss and Hirano, though, can't you?
Nope.
I thought you told us earlier that you can. You can move them back and forth.
Nope.
You weren't banking on that, were you?
No.
Okay, good.
No, you can't do that. They're very hard to get rid of.
And don't you need a touchstone to get rid of him?
I don't have one.
you have to like.
You
yeah.
still do.
Is this an? It
She's
feels like
still a
an,
touchstone. But it's
You're
what-
not gonna go hang out with her though.
This feels like another one of those Vicenta doing charity work to try to get humanity back kind of
Yes,
situations.
it is.
Yeah, this is bad because she has no way to recover aggravated willpower, short of taking another hog loss.
Yep.
So
But-
she can't get rid of
Yeah, so
aggravated
this whole
will.
clean
You
break
gotta
thing, I
bump
don't
your
know that's
skills
that's
up.
necessarily the best thing to do.
Hog loss is the dread. So just point of reference for the book. Hog loss is the dread state of a werewolf who has lost all compassion and mercy for the fanaticism of their cause. Every time they disregard consequences and let the ends justify the means, they slide closer to hog loss. So it makes a lot of sense in this light because you're like, I'm just getting rid of the end. It's about the cause. We're moving
Yeah.
forward with this.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, I'm
clean.
not held
You're doing a
back.
clean break from
I
her.
don't need her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it absolutely makes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now it sucks from a gameplay standpoint though.
But as a story, it's
Yeah.
like hell yeah.
Yeah, it's good for the story, but
Yeah.
It will be very hard moving forward to get more. When you get up to 3 and 4 dice, it will not be impossible. But okay, never mind. It's D.
yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Never mind. We've seen how this goes.
Fuck yeah, make her the final boss.
That'd be wild.
That would be wild.
That would be short. She is not spec for 5. Well,
She just go in the Umbra and we have to Umbra hunt her and we'll fight.
because none of y'all can make
No.
it in.
Yeah, we're like, oh, she's gone.
Yeah, you go into the Umbra and we have no way of getting in
No
there.
we
way to
can't
get
get
in.
you.
You have to
She's
track
hot-
somebody.
She's riding the Nexus crawler. Look what the fuck I found.
Yeah. We're like, damn, we did not see this going this way. Holy shit.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
This is her Beretta.
Huh?
Like, what? Why is it? It's like Herbert, but he also can just randomly grow Berettas.
Oh,
Gun.
named him.
You can make new touchstones, though, can't you?
You can.
Yeah.
Yes. You can have new ones.
Do you have to buy them with experience?
I think you just have to make them in gameplay.
Yeah, you have to make them in game. We'll go. We'll look at it later. We don't want to
Make a
bore
friend.
the audience with
I gotta go make
mechanics.
a friend
Yeah.
that I'm probably not gonna like.
You need to go to the bar with them next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy named Eddie you can talk to.
Yeah.
Nobody liked Eddie
Yeah,
though.
fuck Eddie.
Eddie was creepy.
Maybe he just needed a friend.
You need to get with whoever Eddie was macking on, because now Vaughn can point out Eddie to you. You can show up at the bar and then be the hero
Yeah.
to some lady.
Yeah, you're
But if
you're
she's-
single now. You can get out in the
True.
You need to
world.
sow your wild oats.
Yeah.
But how are we assuming that that Nyx is her type.
Oh, we're not. I'm just saying
We're
it
just
could
gonna
be a
force
friend.
this on
it could
her.
be a all you need is a touchstone.
Only
I'm not
way
saying
to-
fuck her.
The only way to find out is to go talk
Put
to her.
yourself out there.
Yeah, shoot your shot, kid.
That's hilarious.
I love how this is lining up.
Why?
Nothing.
You can't say shit like that to us.
So, a new morning. And
The cops are there.
No.
no,
Domestic violence charges have been filed.
it's a Saturday. You hear the sound of clanging and stuff moving around in the kitchen. And you hear Taylor talking to his mom, and through the swimming mild headache you've got from all the drinks that were being poured, for the both of you celebrating, the victory at the bar. Not hungover, because it takes a lot. But yeah, you feel it a little bit. And then you hear Sarah go, "Hey, Judge, I've got to leave in a little bit. Do you mind watching Taylor today? I can take it to his friend's house if you need to."
Where's she going?
She had to work, remember?
Oh,
she had to work. I thought.
I thought they were gonna have a convo.
Yeah, I think that's what.
Needs to have it right
I
now.
think Judge would step up there and be like, "Hey, you said you wanted to talk. Do you got time to do that before you?"
Oh no, it's okay. We can do that later. You can tell she wants to, but doesn't want to initiate the conversation.
Well, I mean, if you got time, we can talk now.
Okay. You mind coming out on the porch?
Sure.
What's going on?
She pulls a pack of cigarettes out and she goes, "He doesn't know I do these still. He thought I quit." And
Sarah Gaia is not amused.
Judge chain smokes, so
Oh, I forgot. Gaia's not amused, Judge.
yeah.
she's just like, I wasn't completely honest about why I left, and I haven't seen you guys in a few days. I carried a torch for you for a long time.
She did what?
Carried a torch.
She liked him. Had a
she had
crush on him.
feelings.
Got it. Okay.
And it felt wrong because, you're the uncle of my son
Right.
that don't want to be just pursuing brothers,
Yeah.
But I think it felt wrong for other reasons. I think I dwelled on it what could be too much. And then when I lived here, I thought, oh, maybe I could, in time, he'd see me that way. I know that's a lot to take in.
Well, honestly, I haven't thought of you that way because you are my nephew's mother. And
Oh, thank God.
Oh, did she think that you had a torch for Deckard?
I'm glad, because the next part is what I realize.
okay.
Seeing the inn and being there and being around people who've had thoughts like I have. Is your friend Nick single?
Oh my god.
Oh my God, Sarah's a lesbian? What?
Actually, I didn't know.
well,
I had an inkling, but I didn't.
She might
probably-
be now. That's, I think, exactly. Judge would be like, after her mental being from last night, he'd be like, well, I thought there was something with Jada and her still together, but
I mean, I don't want to say this too loud. Taylor's got enough in his mind. I just, the way I watch her and I know she's not looking at me, and I've thought about it a lot, and it's embarrassing to talk about it. And
It's okay. She's pretty fantastic.
Is she bi or gay? We gotta know. Spill the tea. Spill
Oh my
the
God.
tea.
I don't think she knows.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is all new to her.
Aww.
Judge is now just scared. Nix is gonna be like, Judge, I have feelings for you. I've realized.
For Judge, some things start to click. Is that she definitely stayed away from Nyx. She would talk to her, but in the interactions, it was a little awkward sometimes.
I just thought it was because Nix is a little awkward.
Is
That's
that
the perfect meet cute.
if we went back through the previous episodes? Is that actually something that was
You would notice some minor things, yes.
okay?
This was a bomb I was dropping about your stalker, which is what she was. And is admitting to. She starts to say, yeah, I used to follow you a lot.
What the fuck?
And it wasn't healthy, and I'm sorry. But I think you represented what was, and I wanted to know if that was still something I wanted. And I know this is a lot.
I'm going to say this, and I'm not trying to downplay your feelings or anything like that, but she has just went through a ton.
I'm not gonna. I guess, pardon the stupid pun. Several things have awoken me lately.
I think, Judge would chuckle at that.
Yeah,
'cause-
she kind of laughs.
Yeah.
She laughs too. Takes
Yeah.
a drag on her cigarette. She's
Yeah.
like, fuck. I don't know. There's just all so much hitting me right now. And it's a lot for me to take in, and I'm confused as hell, and I'm scared.
We got a gay Roo. Gay Roo. The change.
Well, that's two gay roos though.
Gay Roos. Kissing at the inn.
The Nix is like,
No.
hell no.
Kissing somewhere else. Kissing at the cairn.
Yeah, that would. Oh my God, can you imagine the fucking slap in the face that would be? Poor Jada.
Oh, when you were like saying, no, I'm not with Green Eyes. Like, no, this isn't a romantic thing that I'm doing. Yeah.
And then she, and like, if she ever finds out, it's like, oh, Nix is still working at the inn, and she's got.
that one chick we hired that one night.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not do that to Jada. Nix is absolutely not working at the inn.
Just if you and Sarah get together, just remember, leave room for Gaia.
She's I don't know if she's the one or anything like that. I just know that I've never looked at somebody else like that, and I've not been around a lot of gay people really, seeing how comfortable they were with it. It was interesting.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know, Judge.
just, I'd say go with the flow for now. Just,
Yeah. Okay.
Nix is like 2 shades away from
Yeah.
complete annihilation of the human race.
I think
This
Judge
is how you'll heal. Through love.
Judge would say, look, you know how I can kind of tell how all of you are doing.
Yeah.
She was really hurting last night, and I don't know what's that about. Maybe she could just use a friend.
Oh my God, can
That's
you
a good
feel
idea.
Nix slipping into hog loss?
Probably.
You can
Yeah.
feel a lot of anger.
Yeah, a lot of anger. Yeah, like straight up.
I'm so embarrassed now. Like,
Yeah.
once Nix realizes that, she's gonna be that's what's gonna straighten her ass up. Oh, Judge knows that I'm slipping? Oh my God.
Yeah.
He's always watching.
Not my
Judging.
friend.
Yeah, judging. That's right.
Exactly.
Not my pack leader, no!
Yeah. So, yeah, Judge would just say she needs a friend.
I do too.
I get that.
And we all need a place to live.
We definitely need a. We've got.
Please let me in the throuple.
Every-
I have nowhere to
Okay,
live.
how come every woman in this pack is homeless?
Hey, what the fuck?
Every single fucking
Like I
one of
was
them.
I was about to
chose to
get
be-
to that. Give me a second. She also goes, and you knowing all this is a bit too weird for me. I've got us an apartment lined up too. I've been taking care of that.
So it's just us that's
Just
homeless.
the player
I
character.
just I want to thank you so much for what you've done. And I know we could stay here as long as we wanted.
As long as you want, it's no problem.
And I appreciate it. But working the extra shifts and everything is lined up enough for a deposit. I found a place that's going to be nice. It's not too far from his school. So I won't have to drive and pick him up. He can just, either take the bus or walk home. It's going to work a lot better.
I'm going to say this, and while I'm glad you're getting on your feet and on your own, Gaia still has to come first.
Leave room
That's
for
what I'm
Gaia.
trying to learn.
Leave room for
That's why I'm trying to make it where I can. He's not as. I've got a friend that lives in the complex too. And
Okay.
she
That's great.
Watch him.
That's great.
So it's certainly been a consideration, but I'm not going to lie. You can say that all you want, but my child comes first.
Ooh.
I mean,
Honestly, true.
as a parent, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I don't
yeah.
care what your religion
But
is.
Judge is like, whatever. No, he likes
Yeah.
the kid
No,
too. What would Judge think of that?
that's why I'm sitting there. I think Judge would say, I get that. Taylor, just so you're aware, Taylor means a lot to me too. And I will do whatever I can to help him and protect him.
How old is Sarah?
Sarah is in her early 30s,
Ooh, she's older than Judge.
like early 30s, like 30, 31.
Mm-hmm.
She had Taylor pretty young.
So if I become Taylor's stepmom, does that mean he can become my touchstone too?
We got 3 in the pack. Whenever something happens to Taylor, we're all
After what happened with Jada, I don't know if Taylor needs to be your touchstone. No.
No. Boy alone.
Taylor's running away. We have to put him in the trunk.
No. It is
He's the only
not.
one
I just wanted him to know I was a werewolf.
It is not Nyx's fault that
Someone
her players
show
are
him a
dumbass. Okay. It's just the way it is.
Okay.
That was more or less me being funny, but about the stepmom thing, but then it's like a pack requirement. Like Taylor has to be a touchstone before you can join the pack.
Yeah. So
new
you see
vow.
this 12-year-old kid. Do you like him a lot? No? Well, fuck you. Get out of the pack.
Get out of this pack.
Yeah, she had him at like 18. You, Vaughn, have a call incoming on your phone as you wake up in the morning.
Okay.
And
Do I recognize the number?
you do. It is your friend David.
Oh. I answer it. Vaughn.
I did some digging last night.
Oh, yeah?
So that abandoned warehouse is owned by some holding company called Pentex. They're a larger organization. I don't know,
Of course.
but they're the direct owners. But apparently they've got ties to Glastonbury
Everything.
Pharmaceuticals and Hygeia. So it would make sense that they're the owners of this place. There are permits to start constructing soon there, but it's still very much dilapidated. It looks like it's going to become some sort of medical testing facility.
That's no bueno.
No. This is good because it means they're not going to send. We're not going to miss out on them sending the hearts. That gives us time to do our plan. If it's still dilapidated, they're not going to send them yet.
Yeah,
I
I
think
just
this is
just meant that they're must be expanding somehow.
Oh,
This is
big picture bad.
yes.
There are some other ties to some other people that have rights to use the property until it's constructed. I don't know what that's about, but there's some certain agreements with some individuals that are not listed for legal reasons, and that bothers me. But yeah, I mean, on paper, it's all on the up and up. So I don't think it's going to be anything, man. This Lago Acres, yeah, I mean, if they're going to be doing medical research, I would assume it would be on animals. That's probably what your dog blood's about. I don't know why they're having to use it as calling it a wolf sanctuary if that's what they're doing, but maybe they're developing something there for. I mean, these multi-billionaire companies, they never do anything for charitable reasons, man. They can say they do all day long, but ultimately, at the end of the day, if it doesn't line their pockets, they're not going to do it.
Oh, I know.
So, I mean, sorry I don't have anything for you to go on, but hope that helps.
Yeah, it helps.
All right. Well, if there's anything else you need, let me know, okay?
All right. Thanks,
See you later.
David.
You're welcome.
All right. Yeah, hang up.
Okay. All right. We have some information.
I wonder who the unnamed parties are.
Yeah, that's. I don't
Probably
even
Michael.
think there's any way for
Glastonbury.
us to find out.
There could be.
Is there any way to look into the warehouse with Augur? I know it'll be hard as fuck.
Incredibly so. You've never seen this place.
I know.
And it's very far away.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know technically you can do it, but I probably wouldn't. I'd have to roll extremely
It'd
well.
be like a difficulty 5.
Yeah.
Well, we could just drive there.
Road trip episode.
You could. Nothing's stopping you.
Oh.
That's true.
Oh, that's true. I just totally sold
But-
my in.
Oh, you could go.
That
Recon.
being said, first,
We need to do
protest,
Yes.
We do.
hearts,
Yes.
yada,
We
yada,
do.
yada.
Yes.
Then
Road trip.
Road
I
trip.
agree.
Okay. A lot to think about.
A lot of bombshells.
A lot of bombshells. When we come back for the next session, what is the thing that you guys would want to focus on first?
Getting this protest up and running so we can get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting the hearts.
Getting in
Yeah.
contact with Kate.
Yeah.
Getting in contact with Gums.
That
Trying
should
to,
be pretty easy.
Yeah. Trying to drum up interest in a protest.
The protests don't happen like it's not gonna be like, oh, we talked to Kate and then she's gonna immediately be like, all right, let's go this afternoon. It's gonna be like,
Yes. It's going to be like, what should we do
Take
about
several
this?
weeks. Yeah.
That's why I was very glad to hear
If-
that about the building.
Then we need to get things set up to start a protest.
Right.
And then if it seems like we're going to have to drum up some support and it might take a little bit, we can take a road trip to Chicago.
Can we go to Chicago? Like, can we just traipse through the Umbra? Or would that be quicker? Or would that be way hard?
It would be taking the Umbra into the unknown.
Okay, that does not sound like fun. Well, it does sound like fun.
Remember how
But-
treacherous it is even to go a short distance when
Yeah.
you have a general sense
Yeah,
of direction.
that's why I said it sounds like fun, but no,
no.
but no.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's better just to get into a car.
But we'll pollute.
You will.
Yeah.
We've been polluting this whole time in a car.
Not as much as this pollution.
Right. It's a little. Well, actually, don't you get more miles per gallon on the interstate?
Oh, we have to
Usually.
do it for Gaia then.
but
Yeah.
it depends on the vehicle.
It does.
Yeah.
Hybrid vehicles,
They do the opposite.
are the exact opposite.
Oh, so we make sure we have an
You got
old
money?
gas guzzler for the interstate. Then it'll be
Gaia?
better for Gaia.
We'll make you buy and you can fall further into
I think
Hogwarts.
Judge needs to buy an SUV, and I actually have decent drive. I don't know why I have not.
Why
been
don't you
driving.
get a Tesla Model, whatchamacallit?
I only have
X.
one
Model
dot
X?
in drive.
Yeah.
How much do you have
That's
in
enough.
drive?
2?
Okay, yeah, you need to be driving, not Nick.
You're buying an N. Surely you can afford a Model X Tesla.
Yeah, possibly.
Is that good on the interstate?
Yeah, as long as you know where to stop and charge. Which
Yeah,
they
it's-
lay it out.
Which
Yeah.
you,
When
oh,
you,
okay.
When you put it in the thing, it tells you where to stop.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Good thing too is you don't even need to dot and drive because you can just put it in auto.
I don't.
I got 2 dots in drive.
No.
Oh, good.
We're gonna. I would trust Judge's 2 dots and drive over the self-driving.
Yeah, we don't have technology boy who likes all the technology anymore. So
Yeah, that's too bad.
I don't.
He's
Oh,
a
man.
serial killer anyway.
Tucker would have loved this. That's so. Yeah.
We're not getting a Model X though. It's just some
Get the Cybertruck.
decently priced, affordable, decently environmental SUV.
You know, for a guy with a lot of money, you're not a lot of fun.
People with a lot of money don't spend a lot of money.
Man, is that not the fucking
It's true.
truth?
So I'm going to leave you with this tonight. Later that evening, Lago Acres. Gentlemen, you have been brought on because security needs increasing. You all have come highly recommended from our parent company, and I thank you for arriving. We are not sure what is occurring here, but we do know we are being watched. I ask that if you see something, report it to me. And do not be afraid that if people are trespassing, to shoot first and ask questions later. Now, officially on the record, I have not said that. But this is why we hired you, isn't it? You're the best at what you do. And with that, a Samuel Glastonbury steps into a helicopter, takes off, and watches as he rises above the 24 men that are stationed at Lago Acres.
We're gonna need a big protest.
And that's where we'll leave tonight's story.
Fuck.
Man, I hope we still have access. Are we still getting email updates from Deckard's?
Yes.
So we're going to see an uptick in security. So this is not going to blindside
We're
us.
probably going to see that exact conversation.
You'll at least see, you won't hear it, but you'll at least see that he's talking and
Giving
he gets in the
the
helicopter.
nice-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I gave it to you.
The pep talking of the troops.
Yep.
Shit.
Well,
Are
you
you
know,
sure we
if we
can't
have
kill?
if we have a protest and a bunch of fucking people die from it, then that just looks bad on Pintech.
Yeah, that's true. We just need to get innocents to die for us. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, simple as that.
All we need is
I mean,
Some
corpses.
corpses.
Yeah.
We
just
do.
gonna get some
That's what it
corpses.
always comes down to. It's just a few
If
corpses.
they shoot first,
Yes.
And we have it on video.
simple as
They're
that.
Live stream it. Just we need to make sure that somebody in the protest knows how to live stream.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Some
they know. I'm
Facebook
sure they
Live,
know how to live stream.
Some all that good jazz.
You know,
Get the youths.
We need to get this.
everyone should die for Gaia, apparently. So, I mean, let's just all take all the hogwash we can get.
Nix agrees wholeheartedly.
Nick is like, good, more
I see no
bodies.
problem
Yeah.
with this.
I see
Yeah,
no
more
problem with
corpses.
this plan. You know, a couple of days ago, maybe I would have given pause, but you know, the more I've sat on it and thought about it,
Less
I think
humans. This is good.
yeah.
Maybe I'll see if Jada wants to go to the protest.
No.
She said she was real passionate about this
No.
You wanted to
Even-
help us,
even-
didn't you?
No, even though it's a break and it's a complete break, it's not a. She doesn't want Jada to die,
Yeah.
and she doesn't want to hurt Jada. Like she has hurt Jada, she didn't want to hurt Jada anymore. This is just something that needed to happen a long time ago,
Yeah.
and now it's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
You know, this is not I hate Jada now. No,
Yeah.
not at all. Not at all. And it does kind of suck to be like, and now I'm known as a wife beater. That's kind of shitty.
Did she
But-
say in her note like
Oh, hell yeah.
like what? We don't know that she's
I forgot
gonna
where
keep that
where
to
did I
herself.
stick it?
Oh,
Right
there it
here.
is. But at least she didn't, tell the cop. Yeah, I want to.
Oh no, it was absolutely like
Can you just read it? Or
I
well.
love you and always will, but I can't stay with an abuser and a liar. I thought I knew you. I was wrong. Maybe someday I truly will, but it won't be now. I don't know what happened, but it scared me. I signed the paper, send my part to my mom. She never said domestic violence. She said abuser and a liar. That could be emotional abuse.
That's all she knows.
Yeah.
Is that something happened that scared her?
That's not any better.
No, it's not. No, I'm not saying like, oh, who cares?
He just
No.
abused her emotionally. It's fine.
sticks and stones.
I never touched you.
No.
No, like that part sucks, but I think that's even further to be like, yeah, this is, and I get why mentally like she's there, but I think it's very much like, okay, well if we're going there, then that's the hard line.
There's no salvaging.
There's no salvaging because
Like, even a salvage would ruin her life even more. And yours, probably. Honestly,
Right.
to be around her.
Right.
know,
Like
'cause
even
you
if
don't know.
even if she gets the wings at this point,
Then she's tangled up in all of this shit. And
Yeah.
you are so into Hogloss that you're like, why would I want her tangled up in this shit? I bet.
right.
Like, that would be
exactly.
no benefit to you.
You know, like I don't think it's like it's not like hate all the I mean, it's dislike all the humans quite a bit, but
Yeah.
she doesn't hate Jada.
And you're certainly not going to be like, let's bring a human in. I doubt that, especially with how well that went the time you tried to do it. You are not in any rush or pressure to get her to see the wings. So you're like, okay, this is what I needed.
Right.
All right.
Like this is This is Gaia being like, no, this has to happen.
Yeah.
Gaia has spoken.
Fair enough. I'll
So-
give you all 3 XP.
Woo!
And we will see what happens the next time we meet. Until then, this is GM Tuck wishing you all a good night. Have a great one, everyone.